Hey guys.
Hey,
Hello. Hey, Lord Mill, how you doing?
good, you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
I get to play a Tuesday. What the fuck?
Hey!
Going in. See you in there.
Okay.
This is millions, £5 million the city paid for these anti-terror bollards.
That's better than melting, I guess. Better than a truckload.
Yeah, could be a truckload, but at least the truck could probably drive through these bollards. To be honest, they're absolute rubbish.
Wait, what did they pay 5 million for then?
Because they had to spend some money because this is say cathedral city and they have to be seen to be defending the cathedral. But yeah, these bollards they spend more time not working than they do working anyway.
This a nighttime mission or just nighttime at the moment?
It's a
Nighttime
nighttime mission.
Okay, cool. No night. Okay, night vision. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're
can't
weirdly
really
enough
do
need
night
night
vision.
vision if we're getting a night talk.
Nez is going to be running late. Can I get you to pull OC duties until he gets here?
Sure.
Yeah, if you want, if you don't, I'll just do it. I don't know when he's going to be here, but he says he'll be running a little late. Working on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now we have weight restrictions now, don't we?
Yes. Yeah, be careful about that.
Yeah.
Hey Ray,
Yeah. Way too heavy.
Hey, what?
does the enemy have night vision?
That's a negative.
Ah, nice.
No, they have thermals.
If only, right?
I'm fucking 42 kilograms without ammo.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
44.
38 today.
I should have fasted.
Shouldn't have had that pound cake, huh? There's space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, this eats me higher. Oh, this is an interesting predicament. I guess I'm not bringing a launcher.
The trick is just don't sprint everywhere.
True.
Until your squad leader tells you to hurry up and sprint.
Kick him in the nuts. He's not here at the moment to argue.
He
Remember, if they-
he might get the hint, then yes.
Remember, if they say get the lead out, that doesn't mean throw your ammunition out of your backpack.
Which is basically what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that was
Oh,
wrong.
I thought when they say get the lead, it's get your dick out. Oh, sorry.
The lead dick?
I think it's a British thing.
Wait, what the hell am I lighter like this?
Hey, Lord Mill, he just told me he's going to be here in 30 minutes. So if you want to still run with your team, go ahead. I can run it. Then it's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, copy.
I guess I got
I
free
know you came.
space.
I know you came in with a machine gun. So
Yeah.
if you want to still do that, that's fine. I can run things until he gets here. I think I can thoroughly confuse myself enough for it.
Well, I think between if Hotel talks to Alpha, I mean, for the moment, OC is not necessarily required for.
Well, yeah,
for a short
and
period of
most of
time.
the stuff we've got isn't going to be really necessary for the first 30 minutes, anyways. It's just going to be engage, break, do what you got to do. But it's nothing like major missions until well into that. So yeah, if you want to run your team, run with the team, go ahead. I know you like doing that.
Yeah, well, thanks. If I can freaking
Come
carry
25 zo.
anything without falling down, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one for
Hello,
me.
King Light.
I can't get around it. I'm 50 kilograms.
155 radio check.
You're good.
Well, I guess I'll go big.
Wait, did I slot in wrong? Oh, crud.
Yeah, you need to be in Hydra, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Reg.
heard you.
Oh,
Guns,
fuck.
did you see?
I'll
I'm
be your
requesting
Shabbat
at least
Shabbat.
one EOD per squad tonight.
No, I didn't. Okay. I just got rid of all my EOD shit.
No.
Doesn't mean you do.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't mean you do it. We just need.
Yeah,
we just
I'll
need
get
one person
Sledge to come in
dedicated.
as
So we need-
EOD.
Blocks and shit. I guess it's who's showing up. It's just me and Rogue.
No, I'm pretty sure
I
Sledge will
didn't
be
see
here.
really the need to take blocks. Just
Yeah,
diffuse
Sledge
kit.
normally comes in as
diffusal, okay, no
EOD,
problem.
or yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Or
Joe's going to be
engineer.
here too.
I mean, hey, I'm already over 50 pounds, so.
Yeah,
I,
same here.
I think
That's
I was
what I
bunch
need
away.
to talk to you about, because at 50 pounds, we take 10 steps and we're going to be out of stamina.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I whittled mine down to below 40 kilos. I'm now at 86,
I can't with the
Yeah,
MG.
that's
almost
still heavy.
86 and a half.
I can't and
86
still
and a
carry
half.
any kind of medical.
I'm at 80 pounds.
I'm running 73. And still, that's a bit too much.
I'm stripped down and I'm running a 51.
Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll run the 249 instead of the
I'm at
240.
43
The ammo's
somehow.
lighter.
I
Perhaps.
just left some ammo out. I've got, you know, I hope.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Dim, how's it going, bro?
Doing all right. How's you guys doing?
Doing good.
8-1.
Hey, Space.
Did you practice
Yeah,
the
so I pretty
standard?
much stripped down to, bare minimum. I got,
That thing?
don't even have very much medical. I got
Yes.
some on me, but
Yeah, I flew it in
Yeah,
during
I
training.
stripped a lot of my stuff off too, but
Do you want to fly the Wayne?
and
Oh,
to be
well.
honest, everybody's probably going to
Well,
need to carry an AT stick
yeah,
tonight.
sure.
yeah, I at least brought a M72.
I
Yeah, I
don't see
took
any
a
other pilots than you, so I guess you can
Metis.
plan your route then.
Do it. Do it, Tim. Do it.
Okay. I don't want to leave Rogue alone by himself.
I'm
Is it
sure I'll
Rogue?
be fine.
Is it Rogan? Or what? I thought Rogue was playing with us.
I'm in Artemis.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Don't pick on me
We
just because
love
I'm in
you.
Artemis on my own. Okay. Who did that?
What up, boys?
Whoa.
I'm back.
He's back.
Welcome, Flex.
Get to the chopper.
Let's just put it this way, you've been missed.
DM 145 radio check.
You're good, DM.
Good, good.
My guy keeps sniffing his fingers.
Arid.
I've been fingering.
Howdy ho.
What do you think about Lani, the second point on the map? Looks like there might be QRF coming from Lipani. So I
Yeah,
think
Lipani is
maybe
QRF.
it's a case where we should try to minimize contact, break contact, and push as fast as we can to objective 1. And there we can have a very good blocking position. But on the other
Wait.
hand, TFA is not very good with breaking contact, so
No.
Space, if you
No,
don't
they're not.
mind, we could put in Lani. We could put some mines on the T junction. We don't have much available, but it will maybe do something and at least give us a warning.
What are we doing?
It's
Yeah,
just
I'm also waiting to see how many of Alpha are joining tonight because numbers are really low. What I thought is maybe we could split between Alpha and Hotel, have one platoon brush instead of going to Lani, brush directly to Valkaves, clear it quickly, and then proceed to Objective 1.
I know
So
why we
this
have many
way, the
players.
second team could move very fast also, but we need some numbers.
I'm just saying, I think I know why no one's here, man. I know how to solve it.
Which again
up?
comes to the point
We
of
need to make a mission where the World Cup's involved. That's all I'm saying.
Come on,
It makes
there's
sense.
World Cup
Everyone's obsessed with it, man.
interfering with TFA mission. That's not that's not
okay.
acceptable.
Objective one is a bridge. Why isn't it an objective? Take the
You'll
bridge
figure
so
out.
everybody can get across, or what? You know,
You'll
why
figure
why
out.
is it an objective?
Might be a
figure it out,
possible
man.
location for the hostages.
Possible.
What we did on
East or west?
Sunday doesn't match
Hanging
what
from
we're
a
doing
bridge.
today, Twan.
But still.
Well, let me put it this way: as soon as you cross the bridge, rest of your objectives are on the west side. You're going to have You're going to have the QRF on the east side. So whatever you do to that bridge may slow them down even more.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But yeah, the suggestion brought up about putting something on that T junction that'll slow them down. Mine the bridge, and that'll slow them down even more, probably from stopping
Well,
from
I'll
crossing.
probably demo the bridge. Just deny them being able to cross it.
Okay, what type of bridge is it, and how much explosive do we need to demo it?
We've got arsenals with us, so amount of explosives isn't the biggest
And also
problem.
not many.
We've
Okay.
got
bridges are
demolition
demoable.
charges. It's a
Exactly.
That one is.
decent sized bridge, but if we just yeet down enough demo charges, demolition assemblies, it should work.
Well, the big thing is if you can at least get a few of the QRF vehicles detonated on the bridge, that'll cause a roadblock and that'll take them time to try to clear it out.
that
Even if you
means
don't drop
having-
the bridge.
I've seen what proper demolition can do to a bridge. It just becomes uncrossable.
Yeah,
Well,
we blew it on
I've
Sunday.
used this map before, and we've had them blow the place up. But they did do it by helicopter firing rockets on it. But it can be destroyed. But I don't know how much it'll take as far as demo
Yeah,
that you
I
carry.
think we just need to have engineers placing their charges
We
in
can do
critical failure points. So
We can
look
maybe do
well how the
both.
bridge is constructed.
Yeah,
And-
like
And
we
you
could-
can take, we'll have arsenals in the vehicles, so we can
Yep.
take really heavy charges.
Yeah.
Place multiple ones.
demolition
That should
Hades
be
is only
okay.
two. Me and guns.
Like those demolition
Yeah.
assemblies, they hit
Wait,
hard.
there's two in Hades as well.
Hydra's only
Okay.
got 4.
Now we got 4. I'll lose it.
Yeah,
We're better than you. Ah.
I suspect Hydra and Hades are going to be. Oh, okay. No. I suspect Hydra and Hades are going to be combining because we're both quite low.
4 is
Hydra-
quite
how many-
decent, actually.
Well,
Well-
for normal, we've got 4 in Hydra, 2 in Hades.
Yeah, no, we
We got 3 in Hades right now.
3 in Hades
Three.
now.
Space.
Yeah,
Mate, the more the merrier, right?
Hiding?
like I think.
Yep.
The
And
mortars.
also, where are the others?
Je ne sais pas,
What
boss,
did you
I
say,
don't know.
mortars?
Something about mortars.
I was it. Where's the other
I
one?
just
By
don't-
default, you're
Something,
supposed to know
order,
your-
something,
Is
something.
bad run here?
Oh no.
Yes.
Bad
They
runs
had a
around somewhere.
private meeting.
Question: is there gonna be any? Is there gonna
We
be
cannot
aircraft
have a
here?
private meeting. There's just one
Only the
private.
Yay,
helicopters that
Not
we're
Pringle.
enough to have a
The
meeting.
only aircraft that you're going to have is the one that's over there,
Ah,
over
and
at
what-
the
again.
What do they
at the
have?
west end.
No,
That's
Oh,
like
yeah,
enemy
space.
aircraft.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't.
enemy aircraft.
I don't know if I'll join you. or
None that
Connor.
none that are
Ah.
that you'll have to worry about.
Copy.
So,
Alright.
Ron,
It's
Except
Joe,
one
so we
point
got 4
capture.
now.
maybe we're going to place some
What's that?
explosives on the
Except
bridge,
the
objective
MIH,
1.
which should be
Yes,
parked
yes.
somewhere,
That
which we
bridge
need to
needs
capture.
a big amount
Yeah,
of
MI8s are at the
explosives
airstrip
well
at the
placed.
at the end of the
Okay,
mission.
do you want me to
Look at
reslot
everybody
then?
connecting. So many people.
I think it will be useful to have an EOD. Let me just check who you have from Artemis.
No, that's not. Hey, Grinkle.
There's only 2, Chef.
Are
Spaces
you
for
guys
now.
trained as EOD?
The one and only.
I have done, yes.
Is there any intel
Okay.
on
But it was
where
a
they
lot
are
of
parked?
EOD,
Are they
but I
parked at the
have
airfield
done EOD
or
training.
what?
When you get there, you'll see
Yeah,
them.
could be useful to have one EOD. Let's sort that with Ron.
Alright, so if
You
no
can if you want dim light.
at which objective they're parked.
Done a bunch of times.
They're at
Ron,
the end.
what do you have?
They're
Ron,
on the
Ron,
airfield.
I am.
Yeah,
in their
that's what I
typical
meant.
locations.
Ron.
That's the typical
Yeah,
locations.
There you are.
That
What do you
was
have
just,
in mind
I'm
if you're not doing the
currently
EOD?
one of the only pilots, so I'll just plan a route from there.
How do
Space,
you
dim
get
light's going to
that
go
cool
EOD,
car?
okay.
Yep, cool. Yeah, so carry on with whatever you have in mind, Ron.
You go EOD, dim light.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, mate.
Ah, I'm cool now.
Hey, Grinkle.
Stop talking. He's very angry. I don't know.
He's busy looking in the eyes now.
Headspace.
Yeah, he's making his perfection kit. He's looking
Sup?
for his blue
Hello, Mr.
helmet.
Ronnie.
What's up?
Who's calling me?
Space, it's Ron.
There you are.
Yeah,
Okay.
my TeamSpeak took a dump.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
he
so I was
likes- he
saying,
likes the blue one.
dim light is going
He
EOD,
likes being a UN.
Dim light's going EOD, okay.
so you can carry on as medic or whatever.
Righto, copy.
Yes, he aim for that head, right?
Does that mean
That's
we're
the one.
bundling everybody in together?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Okay,
salute you
cool.
too.
Do you want me to go anything specific, Space, or just stay as rifleman?
I think the main thing is EOD. Maybe we
Yeah,
need
but just
someone
run off.
with AT.
Well, I'll easily go AT if you want.
Here comes up, Grenko.
Yeah, it could be useful that you slot
Oh,
as
yeah,
AT.
Right,
that's-
okay, I'll
that's
go and
wrong
slot as
one.
AT.
Hey, Greg.
By the way, dim light, you don't need to take directly the explosives. You will
What,
have them
you're
in the
drinking
arsenal
his blood
when we get to the
already?
bridge.
Oh,
Copy.
you have a string of blood. Innocent.
I mean, the blood in his backpack, of course.
No. Way different. Don't worry about it.
I got it.
Yeah, he gets it. He's been over. He's been enough of us.
Hey, Space.
Hey, Red.
Okay,
He's
so
already
down at the
loving us,
bridge,
I know that.
hotel
He's
can
not talking.
push through, go all the way
Nope,
across
Rachel, we
through
love
the
you,
town,
so please
clear
come
and
back
set
to
up
your
a
cover.
blocking position. Alpha could come in
We've got
and
Pizza here.
mine
Don't
Don't
and
go to him, don't
place
go to him.
explosives on the
Don't
bridge.
be
we've
angry.
got-
You'll make time.
And
got some
then,
gas
do you want to
stations,
go
yeah,
up
mine,
as a
UNCs.
individual platoon to objective
It
2
tastes alright.
while
Like, not
hotel
good, but, like, still
does
edible,
blocking
so,
and possibly
I mean,
individually
that's
moves
cool,
forward
man.
to
Step away from the light.
Nev
Grinkle.
Clove
We all like to that's why.
and then wait for
we
you to
all
come
make
back
money,
down? Or how do you want to do that?
Fuck.
Oh, wait, there's an
me
interesting
see
question
his
with that
tablet on
objective too.
TeamSpeak.
I think that's maybe something we should do with a helicopter. Maybe depends of BMPs.
You might want to, because Sunday when we trained for that, we were swimming it. And you don't want to do that. That takes
Yeah,
forever.
that's a
Swimming
long
it
swim. Yep.
bad.
Yep.
Uh,
And you're under 5 the whole time.
Where's
that's
is
probably
Tuan
where an
over here?
Overwatch team
Right,
would
that's
come
Oh,
in
there you are.
useful.
Yeah, we got Sledge. Nice.
Well, if that's the case, why don't we make
question,
objective 2 objective 1 and
what do you have in
air
mind?
assault to that and
What's this
take that
big
by
line
force?
going around there? You're
Safe.
keeping the helicopter and
How do you-
looping around?
How do you put safe
I have no. If there are
Okay.
supposed to be
Yeah,
MI8s
Colin,
parked
Colin.
at objective 3 for
Alright,
actual,
well,
so
that
planned
last
2
face-
alternate routes.
Funny. Anyway.
So
okay.
one is the short
Now what's
route,
he doing?
the other one is
He was
the
just moonwalking for a second.
longer, but it should be over clear area route.
Oh, I know what you're doing here.
Okay.
Oh, oh.
What the hell?
Gimpy, Hellcat.
So that's
Dim
what
Light's
it
apparently
is.
EOD, so I've slotted back into medical.
Yeah,
Usually
I
you're
can
Avery
keep
Cool.
it
When I got back in,
He's in the seizure. Give him some
Space Corps.
Wait, what? How do you treat seizures now? I'm not medic.
Yes,
Normally they lay
Yeah,
down.
that could be useful.
Oh,
I'm
wait, me.
thinking
Hey,
about-
Sledge,
Bah.
Do we want to make them check?
can you go EOD tonight? We need an EOD.
Hey.
One
more guy's already took the
swap.
Oh, who took it?
Cleared it, then fly over
Dim
to the
light.
landing site.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know if you heard
Cool.
anything we could say while you talk.
In that case, come whatever you want. Hey, Joe, why are you pointing a pistol in my face?
Probably for the best.
I'm always pointing a pistol.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good to see you, Joe.
Yeah, same to you. We look thin on the ground of the regulars. Where's Pritch?
Quick.
Yeah.
Don't know where
Anyway,
Pritch is.
we're
Hold on
done.
a minute.
We good? We're playing. And I'm playing again.
I got 5.
I had to take some time off. Was nearly called up for the World Cup. That's what's up. Nothing else in boring life.
I'm 33 keys because I'm medic.
Has somebody had a crown on the map?
I don't think Pritch is going to be able to make it. He had said something earlier about not being able to get out of work or something like that.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll struggle on without him guns. I think.
Or
we
was
can
it?
do it.
Wait a minute. No, was it his daughter that he was having a problem with?
Normal op.
I don't know. He was doing something, but I thought he said that there was a chance he wasn't going to make it, and I don't even see him online right now.
Sounds like a lack of commitment, guns.
Yeah, sounds to me like we need to have a talking.
If we just go all in,
And
I'm just gonna go get the shopping in. I'll be right back.
all right.
I know, we got Mayo. He's always AT.
Yeah, I'll just take a 136 heat.
Isn't that right, Mayo? Mayo.
Yeah, I'm 40 keys, so I'm heavy
Nobody
enough.
likes talking to you, do they?
No one likes.
You guys can
I'm
create
always
the
lonely.
group?
Real life and in armor.
well, I guess Hellcat
Yeah, I will in a second.
Yes, always just me.
and Artemis, who's leading Artemis tonight.
No,
nobody.
There's only one Artemis. isn't
So the
there?
question
yeah,
is
Well,
that
you guys want
what's
to
the
join Apollo?
purpose of
You
going to
shot at
objective
both
two?
people
Well,
civilians,
you-
so pretty
We
sure.
got to take that
Is it a
island.
stronghold that
Oh,
needs
yes,
to
you
be
want to, right?
destroyed,
Cool.
or is it a possible hostage holding point?
Okay.
You leading today?
Well, from Sunday it was pretty much both. There was a lot of troops on there, and we were looking for hostages.
We might have to rig the bridge.
Wait, you man.
So
Give
you
us-
have
give us the
dim
announcement.
light
Yeah,
as
probably
your-
it's
Yep.
hostages.
you.
Otherwise, probably
He's
wouldn't be
reslotted.
told
Yeah,
to
I've
go
made it.
there.
EOD.
The town's loaded, so.
That's at least my guess, Fred.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
Red.
yeah.
I think we need to decide how we're
Max
going
not
to do
working
this
on Gunner, yeah.
objective 2 and objective 1. Do you
Yeah.
want to carry on
Yeah, we
to
carry
the
on.
south with a hotel, and we proceed with Alpha to objective 2, so we can do a little recon, and if we see that we can make it, we take it ourselves?
Well, that brings up the point about why don't we just take objective 2 in force and just land the helo on it, offload, kick ass, clear objective 2, and then have the helo pick us
Monster.
back up and take us to the landing site.
Is it coming home?
Well,
And
I
then
think
we
we need,
can-
we need
No,
recon,
don't be silly.
and
Unless
if
it's
it's
a really
heavily
freaking thing.
defended, well,
I've got
that could be a good
Nah,
case to go all together.
Because
If it's
no
all
matter
all
what, no matter what,
Hey,
we're
Rand,
going to
that
have
was-
to
that
get
was-
there,
I've
and
got
it's
to
either
go
going to
down
be
there.
swim or insert on helo.
Yeah, no, but...
Hey, Space?
Yeah.
yes.
Been watching it.
Sunday it was pretty heavily defended. I don't know if it's going to be the same today, but it was pretty nasty Sunday.
Normally Denmark doing the favour.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't.
Shut
I
up, mate.
doubt
You
that.
don't talk about that.
That
What you reckon
boat-
is the best direction of
How dare you,
approach for
my
that
national-
objective?
my
But what I
team-
was gonna say is, don't think that
Oh, you're
boat
good
has
on it.
enough agility. To,
We hit it. We hit it from the southwest, right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
we
the
crossed
buildings.
right there.
Yeah.
Nobody uses
That was fair.
So let's see, we
No,
could
England
approach
never
with a
did.
helicopter, hill
They
What,
always
in a Euro
266,
against
somewhere there.
England always.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a bit of a long. Or
Yeah.
you fly from
Million
there. Yeah, that
difference.
could be
Wait,
Or
wait,
you
look.
want to go
When I get
straight
sleepy.
in
But you guys
close.
will play, sorry. I said,
Ooh.
I'm watching.
I
both.
mean, possible route could be something like that.
Also, I watched both of them.
There we go. 249.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd like to take the helicopter all that close to it.
Yeah, if there's a
Yeah.
BMP, it can shoot us down.
Yeah, and there was
Yeah, that's
plenty of
where
BMPs.
A recon would come in, but it would probably, but I mean
He's
that
carrying
could be an attack factor
I'm just gonna try and make
for
it
when
count.
we actually go in to attack the
Right.
island.
Give me
What
standard
if
load of
we land at Judah?
8 max.
Like,
I've
training
got
155
city,
radio
uh,
check,
with,
over.
Well,
moving
if
like
we're
this.
Lima Charlie.
If we're not going to fly
Copy
it
that.
and warn the
Guns, what colour do you want me to go?
we don't have
Go blue.
to take the helo over there.
Copy that.
We could just
I think
go
he was
ahead,
just trying to get
follow
you
the
guys
current plan,
working on it. So
take the
I don't
bridge,
know.
and then
Basically,
we
when
can
they did it
abandon the
on
blocking
Sunday,
position,
they made
and
sure
then
that
as a
Overwatch
company
being
move north,
taken out.
and then
Hey,
attack,
guys, we have a long
and then
range
do
strike
like a
and,
two-prong attack.
Might jet too.
Like they
Because
were
that
Okay,
will
great,
allow
because
us
we
to
really
get
need meds
eyes
today.
on and
Good,
be
thank you.
able
That's
to,
perfect.
up on the northwest,
to isolate them.
And I have a Mars with one extra round.
Probably be more like an
Yeah, good, we're gonna need it.
It's
I-
gonna be
After what we did Sunday, yeah, I figured as
depending
much.
on from what you guys
Yeah, mate, as well.
for Sunday. But yeah.
And I got tonsillitis. Anybody else want it?
Interesting. So
I don't have any tonsils. I got rid of mine when I was a kid.
I'm thinking this
We rig the bridge, we get everything prepared, so when you rejoin,
not a problem.
we move all to objective
I'll
2.
try to give you guys that information in the briefing.
Hello.
Yeah, and then that way we can
Hey,
do a
Joe?
two-prong attack.
Alright, guys,
on
rally
the
up, we'll get ready.
Yeah, go ahead and go red and stick with Lord.
Be able to get,
Copy
you know,
that.
Briefing.
I've
Yeah,
also
just
got
have to
a
clarify also,
more,
potential
Where?
losses
Where?
of
Where?
hostages.
Sounds good.
Briefing.
Briefing.
Crossray, can you just tell me something about the possible AA threat?
I can actually use it now.
Wrong one.
I'll pass that on in the briefing, sir.
Alright.
Alright, ready up for briefing.
All right, guys, welcome to my third mission, the seventh one of this campaign. This one is empty dorms. Doesn't have anything to do with the mission. We're just trying to play with words on on college stuff anyway. So, anyways, we'll carry on with that. Last week they made the traffickers. They decided to take off, and they were here in Nagova. And intel tells us that there is 1 male and 4 females remaining. And from what we've been told, the females were not given the malaria injection because they have a higher value for other nefarious purposes. So they shouldn't be in any risk of health. However, the last remaining male student is probably going to be getting really close to dire needs. So we need to be extra vigilant and step up a little bit to try to get this one, at least that 1 male taken. All right, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be leaving here. We'll be using the 53 over there on the west end. We'll be flying in. I know that most everybody's been making plans. If you take a look at your maps, it looks like everybody's going to want to go for Objective 2. I know that Nez on Sunday did some training with you guys. I'm not exactly sure what he did. But if you decide to take that one, that's fine, and then fly over to the landing zone, because the landing zone is where you're going to have your vehicles and your ammo crates. So make sure you're fully loaded if you're going to take Objective 2. And I will give you a little hint. The last time that one of the hostages was seen, they were at Objective 2. So if you do that, be prepared, be ready to make sure you don't use any explosives or anything of that nature on Objective 2, because that's a possible location for that one hostage. The other 4 hostages, we are not aware of where they are at, so always be vigilant and kind of hold on your use of explosives in grenades and such. Also, they're going to be armed the same way as they were last week. However, Intel has brought up that the Mr. Z has gotten some help from an old enemy that we just worked with on this island before in the past, known as Pegasus. He is currently being held in a prison outside The Hague, but he has operatives that are still working around, and they have gotten some help and some support. So they have picked up a little bit. They haven't got the full financing, but they have some. Also, on the map, you'll notice down at Lipany is where the QRF is going to be located. Be careful of them. They will be. There is tracked vehicles. I'll just leave it at that. And there are a lot of mobile patrols that are in that area. So whatever you decide to do, go ahead and be aware that as soon as they are aware of any activity in the area, they will probably start getting active. Once everybody is at the landing zone of Lukov, you will have your vehicles, and then you can proceed on with your mission. Objective 1 is a bridge. The only thing about that is the only way that the QRF can get from the east side to the west side. So use that information as best you can. The Objective 3 is the airfield, and there is an aircraft out there that we are trying to make sure it does not take off. If it does, no problem. We'll deal with that later. But there are 3 Mi-8s at the airport that you can use to fly back to this base where the C-130 will take us, the C-17 will take us out of here. Is there any questions so far?
Anti-air threat.
Right now, there is no air threat. The Mi-8s. What's that?
Anti-air. I'm the pilot.
There are no.
I want to know if I can get missiles after my ass.
Unless they use it off their shoulders, there's nothing on the ground like regular anti-aircraft weapons. Whatever they're carrying on their backs, like it's hard to say. But I would still use caution no matter what.
Mine threats?
We are unaware of any mines at this time. However, they are starting to get supplies, so I would probably keep your make sure you have some kind of detection. Keep your mines detectors active. But as far as we know, there are none on the island. We haven't been given any intel on that.
Question.
Roger.
Yes.
Do we have access to anti-tank mines at this point? Or are we still stuck with tripwire APAs?
Whatever's in the arsenal is what you got.
First question. After you, look. Op 4 nods.
They do not have anything that we are aware of at this time. That could change in the near future, but at this point, there are no NVGs or anything. You'll probably will find most of the enemy are probably sleeping because of the time of day, since they don't have the equipment to work at night. So you do have that bit of leverage against them.
Question.
Yes.
Exclamation marks at Lani and Petrovice. What does that indicate?
Pretty much, if you go in those areas, you're probably going to come up against heavy resistance. Lipany is what we know as far as QRF. Lipany is the one over at Petroville is probably got a good portion of people in there. So it's something that if you go in there, make sure you're ready to put up a good fight.
More a comment than the question, this. Currently, we only have anti-personnel tripwire mines, so whoever's doing the planning, just plan around that, because you're not going to have access to anti-tank.
I actually saw them do decent against the BTR, but
they're not brilliant. They're not really designed for it. Like,
we'll see what we can provide for you.
I had a question still.
Yeah,
okay.
At Objective 3, we are supposed to stop an aircraft from taking off. Do we know what aircraft type?
The last we know, it's a Bear bomber. It's a Russian aircraft.
Alright. Fixed wing.
Yep.
Is that lethal force or try and stop?
What's that?
Are we trying to stop the Bear from taking off, or is it lethal force?
That's really students again,
if you
so...
the thing is they have been known to drop off some students and take off with others. So I would highly suggest if you try to stop it, don't do anything to destroy it because there could be students on board. Just if you get there and it takes off, don't worry about it. Just at least take out what's left at the site at the airfield. There are 3 MI8s that you will use to exfil back to the site. So be careful of what you shoot at.
Don't blow up the helicopters.
Exactly.
Nope.
Can we shoot the engines out on the bear?
What's that?
Can we shoot the engines on the bear?
As long as it doesn't explode.
Well, it's a Russian aircraft. If you hit the engines, it probably will explode. So I probably would just say,
Yeah, you don't know why.
you know, try to get as close as you can to it. If they take off, just let it go, and we'll have other personnel track it and see where it goes.
Or shoot the tires, not the engine. Okay.
Question
I might
slash
want a long
comment.
gun that.
Okay.
Considering there's likely a hostage at Objective 2, I think we need helicopter to exfil.
The last we were told, there is also a UH-1 Huey sitting at that site, so there is plenty of air to be able to get them out of there if need be.
Okay, yeah, so we can just go on foot and get out with a chopper. Cool.
Yeah, like I said, there's one UH-1, so you should be able to get out that way. If you decide to take the 53 with you, that's up to you. But like I said, intel does show that there is probably one person there, and they think it was the male that they saw. So yeah, just be careful of what you're shooting at while you're there.
Roger.
Also, there are no other civilians on the island except for the students, so that would only be 5. So anything else you see that has a weapon, take it down.
All right, this male student that's real sick, are we able to do any medical on him?
Just get him on the aircraft, get him out of there, and we'll get him to a medical facility as fast as we can. They say he probably has a few days. He's probably not on his deathbed yet, but he's not going to be in too good a shape.
Roger.
Should we worry about getting infected?
Well, everybody should have their immunizations up to date, so no big deal.
Yeah.
Any other questions? If not, we'll go ahead and break it up and load up on the 53.
The OHT's close.
Make sure to grab some IR strobes from the arsenal.
I've got a suggestion for you, Hellcat.
Yeah, everybody grab an IR
How
strobe.
do you feel about 3 teams of 2 rather than
blue? Yeah,
big squad?
push red, please.
Well,
Thank you.
got dim light and road blue, you and Gans red.
Green, cool.
Medic and,
Oh, hey, how do I put on the
I'm pretty much a medic, so my thinking was you and Gan buddy up.
Like the
Just south of, yeah, you
Different
can
road,
road, and we
me
don't
and
spawn
Ron.
with any.
Yeah, no,
so
I
hang
picked it
back
up.
a bit and do
That's
medic.
kind of it's
could
not
be
on the
equipment, attach
Alright,
item.
load up. Make
Oh,
sure
attach
you have
item,
strobes.
Yeah.
Helicopter is there.
Done. Testing it real quick.
You got a
Yeah.
Contact 60.
Have you got an IR strobe, mate?
Just let you guys know, I'll be doing OC until Nez
What's
shows
up,
up.
you
He
might
should be
mail?
here anytime, so I'll answer for OC for the time being.
Alpha, copy.
Killer, if you push green but join blue, and Fizz, your red team, but you can stay green for medic.
A lot better.
Copy that, boss.
He's suffering.
What's the squad counts tonight, boys?
4 in Hades.
Roger, Hades. Say
Six.
again, Hydra.
6 Hydra.
Thank you.
2
SOCN?
No, wait.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, OC should probably tell me when to take off, so I was just wondering whether he was in.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Copy.
Apollo, Alpha, everyone is on board. Load up.
We've still got one by the. Who's that? By the.
Yeah, we still have someone from Alpha.
Yeah, wait on Hellcat.
Copy that. Well, Hydra's all in.
I think you can pull up.
Tell him Hong Kong.
Roger. Hey, Hotel, as soon as we get down to Lanny, Hades, you'll pull security. Hydra,
We're all in.
and EOD people will be placing mines in the red box marked mine. We want to mine that up really well and then link back up at RV1. So let's make sure our vehicles are parked over by RV1 and come back to place those mines.
Alright, so where are we going first? To objective 2, right?
So go to the.
I have no idea.
LZ, do something.
Landing site, then we'll do our objective 1, move up as a company to objective 2, and then we can exfil from the island via the Huey, and then join back up with the rest of the company as we continue to objective 3.
Copy.
Oh, this is rickety bad.
Fat bitch.
Yeah.
Sounds like something's loose up there. It's a loose bitch.
Just a nut behind the wheel.
No, he's certified enough. Look like a load of balls. I was certified when I cracked my first one of these too.
The mic still isn't working. You might want to check your cycles, man.
30 seconds.
Make sure it's all signed correctly.
Yes, it takes us if it's just not working in general, like you know it isn't.
Stick as close to me as you can.
Task, secure the area. Identify and load your vehicles. Make sure the arsenals are loaded, but make sure you're not doing it under lighted. Load it in the dark, and then prepare to move.
Yeah, and don't touch the arsenal directly under the light.
10 seconds.
What if you shoot the light?
That's the
Alright, everyone add.
Caution, gear down. 404 Marshall Bomb 17023 and you'll say button 15, push time 22.
Alright, everybody, go ahead and grab the vehicles or flags nearby. Go ahead and grab what you can. Put your crates in and let's get ready to roll.
Which Vic, buddy?
Not sure which one we're taking yet.
Let's take the ones on the west side.
Okay. Hydra, which one are you taking?
Hotel markers. Just respawn base.
We've got Hydra already in the one on the south.
Alright.
Alpha Hotel, Spartan, just to let you know, the flagpoles are connected to the TL's vehicles, so if you have your team get the right one, they will be able to respond back in with your team.
Copy.
Copy.
Hey, if you attention, if you respawn, the proper flagpole is associated to my vehicle. You'll spawn into my vehicle.
Spartan, Alpha, ready to move.
Cut that hotel, you ready?
Yeah, where are these arsenals?
Stand by, we've got somebody grabbing a arsenal.
Copy that. Whichever team wants to, is going to designate rolling out.
Reminder, you've got a arsenal in the chopper.
They're probably in res vehicle.
Hades ready to roll.
Roger, Hades.
Convoy ordered guns. Where are we at? And
Yeah, let me
all that
ask.
junk.
Hotel, I've got the arsenal in my vehicle. Hotel, load it, ready to move.
Red, what's the convoy makeup?
All right, Alpha, go ahead and lead out. Hotel, follow behind. Let's move out.
We'll go Hades, Hydra, and then I'll follow.
Suggest Hydra goes first because we got the gun.
Alpha, copy.
Oh, Roger, understood. I didn't know they were different. Yeah, gun vehicle first. Oh, negative. Because we're tagging behind Hydra in the back.
Yeah, copy that.
All right, so we're ahead of Hydra.
Yeah.
What's the command channel?
6-5.
Copy that.
We're tuning along at 90 clicks an hour.
Yeah, I know we're going a lot faster than we were supposed to yesterday. I mean, Sunday, but oh well.
It's okay. It just means hitting things are more fun.
We just get there quicker.
Yeah.
More time to shoot.
Yeah.
How you doing back there, Sledge? You're real quiet tonight.
He's got tonsillitis.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Don't store it.
Dude, best thing, ice cream, something real cold.
Spot on Alpha, City 1, we're braking right.
Something real cold. Like my ex-wife. Oh!
I said cold, not glacial.
We are following our blue line, good luck.
Hey, Hotel, follow the red line. Hotel, follow the red line.
I didn't. Okay.
Roger. No problem. I didn't know either. Ooh, nice move. So, Joe.
Hello, Guns.
Since FTX crashed, how's your Bitcoin going, bro?
It's going to surprise you guys. It's gone even lower.
No.
We're approaching town now.
It's not so good. I think I got in at, let's say, $15,000.
Try to blow through it. Try not to get caught.
And right now that money is worth $3,500.
Hang in there, bro. It's going back up. You watch.
I can't afford to sell it, so...
Yeah, really.
Go, push.
Just push.
Hotel good, yeah.
Hotel push through contact.
Hotel contact made, push through initial village.
Hydra clear.
Well, that was a rather unfriendly reception.
Right? Bastards.
Spot on Alpha,
Although I did notice
arriving
they
at
did have some
Delta
canapes out as well, so it's kind of a mixed,
Yeah.
mixed signal.
Got that.
Yeah,
Just
true.
realized that there might be QRF coming up our ass now.
I came for the canapes, but I left because of the bullets.
Right, we're going to push through the town and fight our way back.
Here we go.
For some reason, I don't see this.
I'm going to assume we're going straight through,
Target
so
dead ahead.
that's what I'm doing. Whoa.
Ouch. Alright.
Alright, Hydra fighting our way back through.
We going back?
I think we're dismounting here.
Okay.
Remember to strobe up, guys.
Go ahead, Alpha. Let's move up, guys.
We've got some foot mobiles at Belcaves. We're gonna take them out and look for students.
Copy.
I'm covering down the road.
We got a target at 076.
Are we clearing or what are we
down
doing?
Under the lamp.
Red, are we clearing this?
Just defend, and let Hydra place those mines, and let's get the mines and booby traps.
Gonna be covering the road.
I don't have knives. I'm taking out the lights.
EOD, let's get some mines laid out on the road.
Guys, I'm just gonna shift to the north a bit.
Roger.
Just that damn live out.
Alright, Hydra reporting, intersection clear.
Copy. Copy, understand, intersection clear. Let's get EOD placing mines out there.
We're gonna
get the vehicles back to RV1 and let's get those mines.
Coming up, we're gonna have the vehicle move back to RV1, then we'll put a blocking force on this southern road. In case that QRF comes up it.
Spot on, Alpha.
What's the move?
Hades,
We're just going to hold here while provide security while they mine this place up, and then we're going to be moving on to our next
Belcaves is
objective.
clear. We're proceeding to objective 1.
Roger that. Also,
I saw the launch that you mentioned last week.
Nez
That's
is
pretty
on
impressive.
site. He'll be
Yeah, it
taking
was.
over.
I did end up recording it, but it came out terrible.
What, on your phone or something?
Yeah, on my phone, and it was like, I'm trying to watch the launch and then trying to keep this thing into view at the same time, and it was like impossible.
Yeah.
I need to get a real real camera.
You're better off just experiencing it with your eyes. Mark one eyeball.
Oh, I've seen so many launches by now.
How often do they go up? I didn't realize it was that often.
Now SpaceX sending one every damn week.
That's so fucking cool.
One just went up last night.
We're taking heavy fire at that last objection.
Imagine being dead. Couldn't be me.
West Village.
Hey, why are they using futuristic weapons?
Because they're fun.
Big sound?
Oh, you green cool.
Overlord's coming in.
Yeah, very first launch I ever saw from the Cape was Apollo 17.
Oh, that is pretty impressive. How long have you been in Florida? You Floridian?
No, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, man.
By the sound of it, you might need a picture.
I moved to Florida. Well, I back and forth between New York and Florida. I did pretty much ever since I was 17 years old. But I moved there permanently in '87. As a matter of fact, I moved there the day that the shuttle blew up.
Oh shit.
I was on the road when it happened. I was caught in a snowstorm. Just outside Washington, D.C.
What did you do before the military?
Before the military?
Yeah.
Hung out, got in trouble. I was only 17 when I went in. I went in on my 17th birthday.
Oh, no shit.
I don't
How
know
long
what
were you
was
in?
up with that
4
vehicle,
years.
but it just ran my ass over.
So what happened after that?
After that, got out, married, had a kid, divorced. The usual.
Yeah.
Still, we're
And
reporting
then after
Southern Road all
that,
clear.
I kind of went a little wild. I had a little bit more
Nothing
fun
from
than
Eastern
should have been
besides
allowed.
Spartan Freeman.
if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I think I can figure that out, Guns. That translates over the Atlantic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty universal.
Oh, good on you. I don't think anyone's coming.
Well, that's good.
There's more cover up there for you.
Hey, Sledge.
Johns, I'm going to see if Fred needs a medical.
All right.
Fred, you need medical?
I'm gonna go check around behind this house, just in case.
Alrighty. Don't go too far on your own, though.
John's ready to go.
Lima Charlie.
Here, Vic.
Roger. It's behind us. I think it's ours.
Spartan leave.
Hotel Elements,
Stay with the vehicle.
expedite.
stay with the vehicle.
Let's go
Everybody
ahead
else
and
on me.
RV1. Let's meet up RV1. Prepare to move to Objective 1.
Copy. All right, boys. Let's go.
Copy. Going back.
Watch out for the minefields.
Gonna avoid the mines to the north.
There's a bunch in front of us. We got to go around this.
So there is. Thanks for the heads up. I was going to run right into those.
You don't have a mine detector on you?
I do not. I've got a GPS, not a mine detector.
Yeah, I know it's a pain, but try to start carrying one from now on. It keeps you alive.
Yeah,
Spot on,
good,
Alpha.
I'll try and
And-
remember. I got my
Spot
SPGs. I got my GPS.
Hades,
I
we
got
just
my
We're now
We're past you,
engaging
Vic.
Objective
Mark
1.
on the
We're moving
Don't
in
feel bad. I
Eastmount
friggin'
Point
forgot to take a
and,
flashlight. I can't read my map.
Copy that.
Operational update.
Friggin' forgot to take
Alpha
a
is
damn
moving
flashlight
to
from my map.
Objective 1. They've identified some targets. As soon as we get there, I'll let them know we're there. We will push all the way
Sledges in.
through, all the way to our blocking position and clear and set up blocking to protect as Alpha mines the bridges.
Hey, Lo, you didn't happen to hear if they said that this has got an arsenal, do you?
No.
It's in
hit-
Red's truck.
Yeah, Red has one.
Alright.
Do we know if the enemy is MVG?
No, they don't. They don't.
Hades mounted and ready.
Copy that.
Hades is mounted.
Hydra, sorry, not Hades. It looks like Hades are as well.
Roger, Hades mounted and ready.
Roger, let's go ahead. Hydra, Hades, and I'll follow.
Hotel Hydra.
Hydra Hotel.
We're all mounted. Are we off to come out?
Yeah, Roger. Hydra, Hades, and Hotel. Spartan Hotel, en route, objective 1.
Hotel Hydra. Walk up to that hotel.
Go ahead.
Suggest we break west, cross country, and RV intercept with them.
Yeah, if you want to do it, lead the way.
Currently looks like Alpha's down. Yeah, Alpha's moving in.
Hey, Joe, did you make sure you brought a sight for that weapon?
I did indeed, my friends. There's a fire coming.
Tracers.
Yeah.
Chasers from the left up front.
Yeah, coming from the, Yep.
Spartan Alpha, in contact.
Copy that Alpha.
So who's that? That guy right there on the right hand side.
Yeah, we do. Somebody's, I don't know.
Alpha
That's gotta be a
Hotel
bad,
coming in from
wait,
the west.
it's a, no, that's,
Copy Hotel, we are moving in.
Oh, that's-
Side of objective 1.
yeah, that's, Spartan and Overlord.
Roger.
Where did Hydra
Alpha
get to?
elements have strobes
Hydra
on. They're
went,
moving into
directly
the,
ahead.
north side of the bridge.
There they are,
am,
you see them?
shy
Just to
of
the right there, off the road.
moving in.
Alright, Roger. This will be last.
Really?
Alright, yep.
That an enemy technical to the south?
Technical.
Tactical's down.
Okay, Hotel, let's get across the bridge. Push across, push across. Is that a...
Looks like it's technical on the bridge.
Hotel pushing to cross the bridge.
Alpha, copy.
They blew the bridge on us.
You listen to the command.
Oh, fuck.
Bridge is down. Repeat, bridge is down.
We've got enemy 80, 275.
Roger, both platoons, hold off on using any high explosive rounds. We cannot guarantee civilians might not be in those buildings.
Incoming AT. Fuck.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, fuck, no mail!
Hey, we're gonna need to get across the bridge.
The bridge is
Spartan
down.
Hotel,
Bridge is down.
Spartan Hotel, bridge is down. We're gonna need to figure out how to get across. Either swim or maybe a couple of boats.
Guns, tell me when you pass.
Roger. Drag it.
Stand by.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Got a truck here.
If we need another Vic, we got a truck.
Nice work. Guns, where you at?
Hotel, how you doing?
I'm at the far end of the bridge.
Hades.
I'm up here with Sledge.
We'll come to you.
Yeah, Roger, copy.
we'll get the
Stand
Vic, come to
by,
you.
trying to get information from Spartan as to how we're going to get across.
I will. Heidi, Heidi's gonna send it because we just probably have to fucking wait. To be honest.
Go for Spartan.
Yeah, Roger. We're gonna need somebody across to.
Hey, Rogue. Sorry about that, bro.
And capture enemy vehicle.
Multiple contacts.
Roger, let's fall back. Now,
Hades,
we'll lock
cover
them
us.
in, and we'll take the side road up and around.
We're on our way to you, Guns. Close side of the bridge.
Be aware, we do have a truck back here. There's a Ural.
You want me to come back there?
Negative, we're here.
We got enemy AT at 269.
Spartan Alpha.
Go for Spartan.
Suggest we just break contact so we move on with the mission.
Affirm, that's his plan. Break contact. Let's move.
Alright, guys, let's break contact.
Elements going across to secure the far side of the river.
Oh, never mind.
They'll be on their own.
Enemy AT's
We're breaking
down.
off the air. We're going a different direction.
Sledge is down, I'm on. Oh, Sledge, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I thought you were down.
Targets.
Here's all contacts must be down.
Yeah, Roger, I was going to say, if we've got boats, let's go do Objective 2 from the water.
I'm up for that. I'm up for doing Objective 2 in the water because Hydra's has broken. Hydra's vehicle's broken.
Spartan Hotel.
Go for Spartan.
If Hydra needs a vehicle, they've
Spartan
we've got a truck back
Hotel.
at that farmhouse.
We've got the two boats here on the east side of the river. We're secure. Hotel
Wait
has
for Sledge.
Hydra
Secure
approaching how far side of the bridge?
request.
Come out, get in, Sledge.
go ahead,
No, we have a three-man
use,
team, far side
Alpha
of the bridge.
Hotel boat and secure
Watch
island from the river.
Last contacts were.
Copy.
Sledge, get in.
Okay, bring the boats, pick up Hydra, and then come back here to the east side. We're going to have an Alpha boat and a hotel boat, and we're going to go up to Objective 2 via the river.
Boats are down.
Alright, I gotta go by red for a second. Be right back.
Yep.
I guess we'll get out.
Alpha, if you come underneath the bridge, there's a boat here for
Hydra
you.
reporting, far side clear.
Roger, Hydra.
Overlord, Alpha.
Hotel.
Overlord, go ahead.
Hades,
Alpha
where are
carrying
you?
on the road.
We're at the back of the bridge, holding security.
River.
Okay, why don't you link up
Roger,
and get in the boat that's on the east side of the river.
Copy.
Spartan is aware.
Alright, boys, let's get in the eastern boat on the east side.
Copy that.
Copy, boat east side.
South side of the bridge.
Hey, Hydra, can you get on that boat that's over there on the west side of the river?
I've got most of my guys there. I've got 3 guys already over here, so.
Yeah, Roger. I just need you guys to get back over here to get on in this boat, and then that boat can go to Alpha.
Pass all units, friendly vehicle coming down. Repeat, friendly vehicle coming down.
I'm on a motherfucking boat.
Friendly vehicle coming down.
Hades loaded.
Nice.
Oh, they just drove a vehicle into the water.
The fuck's the driver on this thing?
Hey, guns.
Yo, Joe.
It's now a good time to discuss my new affiliate code for FTX investments,
As soon as I get my other
You
squad
definitely need to
from the
do
other
some
side of the
discussion
river,
about it.
you can have
Guns,
that
in this hard
boat
economic
for our
climate,
trip
money,
up the river to
inflation is running
Objective
rampant
2.
with your cash. You don't want cash, you
Hotel
don't want
Alpha,
liquidity. What you
disregard,
need
we
is
are
FTX
driving
crypto.
north directly to the objective.
Your financial ability stuns me.
Roger, Alpha. Hotel
The safe place to
understands.
keep your money.
Yeah.
Hotel will go up the river and assault by boat. Okay.
Copy.
Hey.
We'll get eyes on and we'll direct you.
Okay, Hotel, we are keeping both boats. Alpha's driving up the eastern coastal road. We're going to do the assault onto the island via the boats. So let's get the boats ready. Want Alpha to get eyes on the target before we go rushing in there. So right now we're just going to casually move up a little bit. Let Alpha get in position so we can get eyes on.
Who, us, Rush? No.
We are very thorough and methodical.
Okay, Alpha is almost in position, so we can go ahead and expedite our move.
So rush on.
Yeah, right.
Hotel, be advised, we are behind you. You're in the lead boat, in Alpha's boat as well.
Yeah, Roger, copy. Alpha is about in position so we can expedite our move.
Yeah, please. That way we can. I'm supposed to be on the south side of the island. Watch what you do there on the south side.
Is that a dam in front of us?
I don't see one.
No. The river goes right. The river goes left.
Guns, I feel seasick.
Go over the side.
Seasick, you know, crypto starts with a C. Yeah, I'll be feeling that for 3 weeks now. Actually, 6 months.
I was going to say, I think it's going to be a little more than 3 weeks.
Hi guys, we're supposed to do a combined assault or something.
Spot on, Alpha.
Hey, Guns, I'm going to have to jump off here.
We are dismounting at Overwatch.
Say again, Sledge?
Alpha's marking targets in the objective area.
Okay, bro.
We're going to aim
No problem.
for the, I'll mark it.
Where you based, Sledge?
Side of the hill there.
Heading in.
Bearing 312 on top of the hill there. That's Alpha.
No. It'll be the 315 they're talking about.
Landing key marked. Let's just move right in. Secure a foothold. We'll fight our way through. We'll try to find that hostage. So just land. No guns, just land.
There's a Huey to the
Roger,
right of that.
that's Alpha. Alpha's on the hill. They're marking targets if you check map. So we just going straight in and landing? Roger, we're going straight in and landing. Going straight
Contacts,
in
Barry
and landing.
290, 290.
Bunker.
Bunker 293.
Watch your fire. The house is supposed to be on this side of the island. Watch it.
Bunker on the north has been eliminated. Bunker on the north.
Joe, you're shooting towards the hostage. Watch your fire.
Copy that.
Let's get in and clear these buildings one by one.
I'm just hoping Joe didn't come in half.
I'm hurt.
Hostage recovered.
Self-aid.
Hold on, I'm coming, Lord.
Be advised, hotel, we have the hostage.
Move the hostage to the helo. Sir Twan, you're
Packing you 10 seconds.
flying the hostage out.
Alright, you're good, Lord.
Thank you. I was packing him when he took off running.
Yeah, I was already packing them.
Guns, are we clearing buildings?
Yes.
Copy that. I'm up on this hill here. I'm at security to the northwest.
Roger. Joe, go stay with the Lord.
Good to the
Hotel Alpha.
Huey.
Copy that.
Hey, firm, 16-second pack and I'll move him.
Roger, Hotel Actual moving back to the Huey for security.
Guns, I'm going to fall back to Huey for security.
Roger.
Spot on, Alpha.
I'm working on you, bro.
Spartan.
We are
And I'm half down.
remounting. We'll move
Because I forgot
to the
earplugs.
building southwest of Objective 2.
Stitching you.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm doing some medical on Stupar. I'll be right there.
Alright, south of the island, clear, we're moving back north.
Giving you some
Hotel
blood.
Actual at the Huey.
I'm going to get in that bunker to the northeast.
Roger.
Moving.
I lost Lort Mill at gun, so I'm gonna.
Alright, no problem. Stick with me.
Alpha's still shooting at something. I'm not sure what.
Lord, what's your position again?
I'm in the bunker.
Copy.
Somebody's up on the hill there. I'm just taking a look here.
Okay, everybody in the Huey, everybody in the Huey.
279 AT 279 RPG.
Unauthorized aircraft taken off from the island. Engage it.
Negative. Hotel has a chopper.
I'm hit.
Coming. Alright, we got to get to the chopper.
Hotel Alpha.
Get to the chopper.
Hades, Hotel, this Huey's not going to do fill everyone.
It's okay. I'm not going to make it there with this stamina.
Okay, I've got Lort Mill.
Look out, Nez is on top of that ridge shooting at us.
This way, Joe. I don't get it. He says he's in the bunker, but nobody's here.
Red said that he's got Lort Mill with him, so I'm guessing in the Huey.
Ah, okay.
Watch yourself, there's a sniper up there to our west.
Yeah, it's Nez.
Button Alpha.
Go ahead, Alpha.
Okay, that was Nez.
We have found
He was up on that ridge up there for some reason. I took him as an enemy and I shot at him.
Hotel have
And he shot back.
Yeah, he'll do that.
He pulled out an AT stick and I'm like, what the hell?
At the moment.
Copy.
You know, that AT stick kind of set me off a bit.
Yeah.
Get to the bird.
Spartan Hotel.
Didn't expect, our CO to shoot at us with an AT stick.
Spartan Hotel, where do you want the hostage to be taken?
No, not everybody can fit on that. Yeah.
Stand by, let me contact Overlord.
Okay.
Can we stand on the skis?
Spartan Hotel.
And the Beach Star vehicle.
Damn.
Go for Spartan.
We're going on a ride, Guns.
What was that? Yeah, I know.
This bird ain't big enough.
He might have to
Hotel
make two
Spartan,
trips.
bring
I don't know.
the hostage here and we'll load him up in my vehicle.
I think there's a dinghy or something at the dock.
Understood. Stand by.
I'm heading to the dock, Guns, to secure that boat.
Roger.
Okay, hostage goes to the location of Spartan, which is across the road, over there on the other side. Yeah, and you can do 2 hops, get them over there, then come back and get the rest of us.
Guns, is this a good time for me to get some more wine and have a piss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Copy that.
If we're doing it in 2 hops, I guess we don't need this boat.
Just Joe?
I don't know how many this boat will hold.
Yeah, Hilo can do 2 hops.
Looks like this boat holds 3.
Got a built-up fortification on top of this hill here.
Oh, this boat will hold 6 people. Actually, 7. Where you guys at?
We're at the helipad. Helo inbound.
Helos inbound.
Spot on Alpha.
What Alpha?
Alpha's ready to move. Do you want us to start pushing in to Neveklop?
Stay firm, push.
Copy.
So I think what we're going to need to do is go back to the bridge, and then we can get our vehicles or the remaining vehicles, and then drive all the way around the lake again to try to catch up.
Get in, Joe.
Negative.
I can also see if I
Oh,
can
wait,
get
Joe's AFK for a second.
Get everybody
I'm on
in
my way.
hotel to this landing pad. West Spartan.
Oh, okay,
All
so
in?
they have vehicles for
All
us
in?
there?
Yeah.
Joe's
I
loaded.
believe there's a spare lander over here, yeah.
Roger, thank you. Yeah, going back over to the landing pad, then we'll link up with your vehicles there.
The landing pad, just where
you
landed?
just, yeah, where you just came from.
For Hydras.
Red, hello.
Heidi-ho! And how are you this fine, wonderful?
Very well, thank you, sir, very well. This is a very intimate setting for us, gentlemen.
Yes, it is. I've been known to make that sound several times during the day.
I'm just going to leave that there to hang.
Alright, I'll
Look it up.
Spot on Alpha.
Okay, got me a landy.
Cover Spartan.
Be advised, enemy patrol on the road. We've bypassed them.
Command will take
Go
another
take
lane.
from
Yeah, I ran into them and they shot up my vehicle.
What was that, Sledge?
Red, there's a landy here for you if you want it.
Yeah, Roger, I'm setting explosives
Copy.
on the
We're
helo.
coming back to clear the patrol.
Neg,
I
continue.
just shoot a couple more rounds into that road or it won't
Copy.
work.
Demo set on the helo, stand by.
Jump into the one with Steve. Yeah, there you go. And then AD's can have that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the back of one of the vehicles. Spartan Hotel en route.
Step that hotel.
That at hell. Contact front. Somewhere.
Spartan Alpha.
Over Spartan.
We have past Scalite. It looks like it's empty, but we didn't go into fully clear it.
Tracy's rear.
For a minute there, I thought we switched over to Wreckfest.
Yeah, Roger, that's Overlord. Mark stuck in a firefight with an errant enemy.
Too bad these vehicles arm so easily. I tell you to go up and pit maneuver the guy in front of us.
Somebody's throwing a chili chitwood on me.
We got this. We got this. Yes. I think we missed a turn, or
Yeah, you missed the left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, bang a left. You need to be going south.
Roger.
Road out here somewhere, yeah?
I don't think so. I think this is all cross country. All right, dismount. Or we're not dismounting?
Hotel coming in from the north. Coming in from the north.
Copy Hotel Apollo are taking west side.
Are we dismounting here?
Copy. Hotel, we have the east side of the north-south.
We have the east side.
Hotel working the east side.
Anybody back at the Vic?
No, I just marked it on the map though where we left it.
Roger, I've got one vehicle marked.
I'm bringing the Vic up, guys.
Oh, okay. I had marked where it was on the map.
Contact's not super heavy, so.
Oh, Hydra's inside already.
Remember, Alpha's on the west side of the main north-south road.
Copy. Copy.
What is
Keep
what are we
hitting
doing
the wrong
here?
radio button.
Clearing the town, I guess.
Yeah, as far as I knew, we were just supposed to, soft clear.
John, are we clear to use frags in this area?
Negative.
Copy that.
Barnes on no. Somebody's already cleared this. Yeah, I'm within the barn.
Hey, this has already been cleared.
Oh, Dory's thing on into it.
Yeah, mosque is clear.
Yeah, this is all clear.
Here's a Pablo, cleared it for us.
Which way did we go, George?
Just move down the road a little bit more.
Next town, I suggest we split one platoon in main town and second platoon.
Yeah, then just pull up behind this one.
Copy. I'll push hotel all the way to the harbor.
Copy.
Roger, let's get hotel consolidated on the south side of town. And when we push into this next one, hotel goes straight to the harbor.
Copy, we're on the south side.
Hotel Alpha.
Alpha Hotel.
Have you cleared all the east side of this town or just the south?
Oh shit. Lord, yeah, I was gonna say take that other road.
Stand by. Hey, did you clear any of those buildings, or because they're not marked on the map?
Somebody had searched the area before us, and we just went through. We didn't mark it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, since we didn't clear it, we didn't mark it.
Alpha Hotel. It's claimed it's clear. They just didn't mark the map.
Is there supposed to be a
Alpha,
student
copy.
here?
We are reforming behind you.
Yeah.
Hotel Alpha, hold.
What's the name of this town?
Roger.
We're
Hold,
still
hold.
waiting for one vehicle.
Never, something or other? Never lock, never clock?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Okay, the map is marked. When we get down to the red split, we're going to haul ass into the
What was that?
harbor area.
We are reformed, ready to move.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Hotel Roger, moving.
Yeah, Sledge had to go.
Hotel, lead us out.
Yeah, Red, Sledge had to go. He had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, Roger.
Where are we going? The harbor.
I'm just driving.
Yeah. We got a navigator?
Hotel Alpha.
Hotel.
Suggest you hold position for 20 seconds. Armor plate is not out partial speed.
He nagavates.
Copy. Hold position for 20 seconds. Hold position 20 seconds.
Get around. Fire.
Hotel Alpha. Hotel contact ahead.
Contact, disregard holding. We're pushing onto objective.
Okay, he's pushing.
Roger, disregard hold. Push to objective. Objective area marked. Hydrant.
Hop in. Get in.
Upper red zone. You have the northern sector of the red zone.
Roger, know the second.
Remember, possible hostages in the area.
You want Hades in the blue sector or the red sector, Red?
Red sector, just the north side of the red sector.
Roger. North side of the red sector. Alright, so there's the dividing line. Ouch! Hey, nice roll.
Contact northern red sector.
I got him for you, Joe.
Jeebus.
Alright, stay there.
Quite.
I got you. Just keep shooting.
Looks like we got boys at 214.
You just got shot again.
Friendly's coming in from the southeast.
Fuck, where, how?
Spot on Alpha.
What, Alpha?
We're moving in on our sector.
Copy that.
I'm down. I was hit.
Who's shooting those nades?
Guns, you okay?
No, I'm pretty messed up. I was out for a while.
Spot on Alpha. Heavy contact.
I'm working on myself.
Taking fire.
We get shot from nades from somebody?
Yeah, behind us, they were grenades slamming. I'm bandaged.
Coming back to the truck.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a second, Lord. I'm really messed up.
Alright, I'll do security if you guys want to fix yourself.
Yeah, go ahead. Pull security, Joe.
Fix myself.
I've already moved one vehicle a little forward.
I think Alpha was fucking us right. 10 seconds packing.
Hades Hydra, we have to harbor. Hotel Major, sorry.
Roger, copy.
Okay, I'm good to go.
I'm packing myself. 10 seconds.
Okay, I see Alpha here. I think we're good.
Yeah, those are the guys that threw the grenades on us.
Oh, lovely. Noobs. Go and get a
We got
self-heal.
Hydra 215.
No, Joe, you're messed up pretty bad. Hold on, you're about to fucking bleed out.
I can make it, Guns.
Yeah, I got you.
Weasel hit, doing self-aid.
Misfire.
Hades, check fire, please.
We're not shooting anything. We aren't shooting at anything.
Okay. We're trying to figure out where we got some rounds coming in.
If it's coming from the north, it's Alpha.
For the rest of it, can't see him out there, though.
Stitching you, Joe.
Thank you, Guns. Your hands feel wonderful on my body.
That's what they all say.
Just cough for me.
Deeply.
It's okay, I'm a doctor.
Essentially cough for me. Noise.
Jesus, Joe, you're just sucking the blood up.
I said pardon.
Yeah, we're just at the first crossroads.
I'm pretty greedy, Guns.
Verify our sector's clear.
I can finally pack you. 18 seconds.
Yeah, innuendo bingo. Guns, you don't
North
day
side of
this
the red
tomorrow.
sector's clear.
Say what, Joe?
Do you not day this tomorrow?
Roger.
Tomorrow is, Wednesday.
It's my 40th birthday, Guns.
Oh.
Well, congratulations. Happy birthday.
Thank
Do you know what Saturday is?
The 40th birthday party with all the boys.
No, it's my 67th birthday.
Damn, Guns, you've got excellent birthday taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the 26th.
Yeah,
We're
he's
like
26.
brothers, but you're cooler than my brother.
Check map, check map.
Please let Alpha know that
Check
we're about
map,
to drive through their lines.
Roger, check map, hotel meetup RV, hotel RV, marked on
Alpha,
Copy, Hotel RV.
Alpha, Spartan, hotel moving through your sector to
Hey,
hotel
our
RV.
car's pretty fine, considering.
Alpha, copy.
Yeah, not even a bullet hole. Well, maybe one or two.
It's only a bit of a goal.
Oh, it's in perfect shape. See, we're responsible. We take care of our equipment.
Hydra Brick 1, hotel lobby.
Hades at RV.
Copy.
Cockpit.
Yeah, that worked. That worked so well with the bridge.
Shoot the cockpit.
I think you'll find Mayor excellent job.
And here we were concerned about whether or not we'd have enough demo to blow a bridge. Silly me.
Hotel Alpha, we're John, good to move on.
Alpha Hotel Roger, hotel moving to next objective.
Okay, let's go ahead and move.
Alright, this I think is where we're gonna have the fight. The airfield.
We've got a question mark coming up just around the corner.
Roger.
Roger, if it's light contact, just push through. Small dismount, roll, dismounted, engaging, pushing through objective. Yeah, there's no need to stop and fight. If Alpha wants to stop and fight, that's fine, but nah, they can do it. Just keep pushing to the objective. See, now they're just spawning them in to active roadblock.
Yeah, RB2, no?
There's R1 and R2
Red, do you want a Hades on RB1 or R2?
I think we got to stop the plane.
They said tires out. Get up close, and maybe we can stop them.
Alright, if you're gonna shoot the plane, then don't shoot anything but the tires.
Can't see shit back here.
There's the helicopters.
There's a bug with 2 technicals. There's a bug with 2 technicals.
Alright. Okay, that was weird. Hey, tell them to watch their friendly fire. I swear to God, they shoot at me one more time, I'm gonna shoot them.
I'm black on ammo. Is that Hotel's car out there?
I don't think so. What ammo are you using, Lord?
5.56 belted.
Come here. Oh, belted? Damn.
Well, I think I can still use a clip, I think.
Let me try. When I say
Do you
clip,
guys
I
see the
mean
incoming?
Yeah, I can use a clip, thanks.
Alright, cool.
I'll be very judicial.
I got some more if you need it.
Alright.
Lord, this guy's got a light machine gun. It's not your caliber, but if you want to do support, you could take it.
Copy. Hotel, where you at?
Hydra could use a pickup.
Watch out, there are still contacts west of Apollo.
Search one's dead. I'm here with Killer Peas.
Right, taking sniper fire, don't see the shooter.
Yeah, it sounds to me like it's coming from the east-northeast.
Red Spaceship, get in.
I wonder if it's that apartment block to our north.
Yeah, it is. I just saw it. And there they are. There's a shitload of them.
Oh yeah, squad element.
Squad element.
075. Hold they toes.
Squad down.
Nice shooting, boys. Why did we fail?
Woo!
Oops.
Let me guess, you got a bit too much in the MG?
Well, I don't know what fucking happened.
I don't know what happened exactly.
Guess we'll find out.
I guess so.
I was right under the aircraft. I was trying to get the pilot.
Yeah, I was shooting at the
Yeah,
pilot
I
as well.
was underneath the aircraft, and there were two technicals with Dishkas by the bus that was just north of the aircraft. And I got the gunner of the one, but the other one cut me down,
Yeah,
and
I
I
got the
couldn't
second
let anybody know I was bleeding out underneath the aircraft.
Oh, I passed you. I thought you were actually where Killer Peas was. I thought that was you, so I ran to Killer.
It never goes well when you bum rush the aircraft. We tried that with the DC-3 that time.
Yeah, it did actually work. We did get under the aircraft. We just could have when we were under the aircraft. We were
Yeah,
like,
once
okay,
we were
now
under the
what?
aircraft, I because the fact that I was taking a dirt nap, I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on at that point. Because had they taken out the two technicals, I think the only thing left was the bus. So either the students were on the aircraft that were directly above us, and the fact that we had a vehicle parked in front of it where it couldn't move, or they were still on the bus. And as long as they didn't try to take an AT stick to any of the technicals or the bus, so I don't know.
Yeah, aircraft was moving. Orders were stop the aircraft from moving.
The bus at the
Hold on,
far
guys.
end. The bus at the far end.
Nez, do you want to start off?
Yeah, I'll just say good job on failing. Pushing to those contact points got the civilian we did capture killed. I was in a light-skinned vehicle, and they were opening up on any vehicle driving through, and well, we'll just say he got shot up and killed. So congratulations on pushing through on that. Outside of that, I can't comment on anything else because I'm just holding that on to myself. But outside of that, we'll just let the platoons talk.
Hotel?
Nope, sorry, have to push the right button. Okay, so
That's what she said.
contact. Yeah, exactly. Well, with her, I can never find the button. So first, objective one, which was the bridge, we were first concerned the fact that, would we have enough explosives available to take it out? Apparently, the bridges are more susceptible to explosives than we thought. Apparently, 40 Mike took out the bridge.
If I may add, there was also a vehicle parked on top, which was probably
It was 40 Mike onto a vehicle. The vehicle went up, took out the bridge.
Okay, so, and that left us using boats. We did get, Hydra did a good job pushing across, getting Farsight secure. Thank you, sir, for doing that. And then we secured a couple of boats. We were able to resecure Hydra, and we went. Hotel then took the boats. Alpha took the road. They got eyes on marked targets. Did a super job letting us know what we were getting into. We landed, and we were able to quickly secure the objective area, objective 2. Found and secured the hostage, started taking fire from what one of the squad members said was Nez from a ridgetop, and then that was stopped, and then we were able to evacuate. We did a 2 lift across to our dismount port, point, and then reloaded on vehicles. Went south to the next objective area. Had a couple of strong points that we had. At this point, we were following trail. Alpha was leading. We did pass a what we thought was Spartan on the side of the road, but it looked like Overlord was with them, and I wasn't sure, but I thought Overlord had engaged us, so we continued to push through. Got down to the next kickoff point. We secured the west side of town, pushed all the way through, went back to double sure that the area was cleared. Squad, again, I didn't specify to make sure that they marked the map for the houses they cleared, so a number of houses were not marked. Then we pushed down to secure the next area, which was the southern portion of the 2 area location. Hotel secured the harbor area and the houses in the vicinity of that area. Cleared that, went up, regained RV, moved in route to the airfield. Along the way, ran across 2 apparent checkpoints. Hotel had pushed through the checkpoints. Again, fighting those were not the objective, so we continued on to the airfield. We were able to get to the airfield in time. We thought by parking a vehicle in front of the aircraft that would immobilize the aircraft. Saw the transport bus with 2 technicals. We were able to disarm the technicals, but at that point I was in a dirt nap, so I have no clue what transpired. I heard a couple of AT teams getting ready to fire some AT, and then as I respawned in, and the only respawn option I had was to go to Alpha and then try to get back to Hotel, but mission failure message popped up, and that was Index. So Alpha?
Yes. So we broke off to the west to go directly to Objective 1. We found a patrol in the first town that was between us and Objective 1, so we quickly cleared the town, proceeded to Objective 1. We did a bit of recon, so we saw clearly there were 4 technicals, squads, both west and east of the bridge. So we wanted to move in, use the buildings as a hard cover, and engage, take down all these enemies, and then cross the bridge. But we had to speed up a bit as Hotel were coming in hot, which resulted in maybe the bridge getting blown up. I think, as you said, well, if a vehicle is exploding, that's more powerful than just a frag exploding. I think it shouldn't really go down for just a vehicle exploding, but that's how it is. I think it was a good recovery to take the boats, as it was an opportunity to get more easily to the island. However, as we were moving to our overwatch position, we were just dismounted, starting to set up our overwatch, and you already came in with the boats, so we didn't really have time to acquire targets or start marking some more details for you guys. So I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity. We could have done that more cleanly, maybe separate a bit arcs of fire. Instead, we've seen at least one of the boats go straight in and reach the center of the island. And then it looked like it was a bit of a free-for-all. So we held fire as we couldn't clearly PID. And there were still a few enemies in bunkers on the side of the island. So when they started also opening fire, we could engage them, but nothing in the center. Then we moved to the southwest. We found some vehicles, and we moved on ahead of the rest of the company. We got engaged by an enemy patrol, which at first we decided to just push through. But then we heard that Spartan got stuck with that patrol. So we're about to come back, but we're sent ahead. So we continued. So we reached that Nico town, something. We cleared the west side while Hotel cleared the east. And then we proceeded to the next town. We cleared the center of the town while Hotel cleared the harbor. I think that was very well coordinated. But after that, I think there were no control measures on the map. So there was a big rush direct to the airfield. At the same time, there were at least 2 squads, probably 3 or 4. There were some on the right of the road, some south of the road far, and some southwest of the road. So I think that's where things went bad, because Spartan was in reach of the enemy fire. And so I guess that's where the mission failed.
Yeah. Did you have? Were you just one unit, Spacer?
Yeah, we
Or did
just
you
had
have-
one big Apollo.
Okay.
Well, big, 6 strong.
Normal size Apollo, but with Artemis.
Did you want to have a separate one for that, or should we go to Hotel separately?
I'm just going to add for Apollo stroke Alpha, the guys were fucking fantastic tonight. We had a really good use of the Vic and its firepower. Space has explained most of it. The last phase of it, Hotel had pushed through the contact, but it was apparent there were more enemies than expected. Alpha got caught behind, so we doubled back, engaged, and then we took from the opposite side. We were just mowing down the squads, clearing up, and then it was a mission end. But still a fun mission, and the guys were brilliant.
Hydra.
Okay. So it started off, it was all good. We went down to our first little area. What did we do down there? We set the mines, that was good. Moved on to the next one, which was the bridge. There was no real control. So basically, I'm going to say, you know, you are. Well, I think you should probably know who you are because you were on the wrong radio channel all night. But if you're going to complain about things, please do it on your own radio channel, not on ours. Thank you. Yeah. So the bridge. So there was no real a lot of control coming back towards Hotel. So Hotel was quite. I don't think that was Red's fault. I think that Space was trying to do both. I think I'm not sure if we really had an OC proper tonight. So that led to a lot of things, and that's why, for example, that push through at the end of the contact, or at the end of the mission, or SOP in a situation like that is generally pushed through. So if you want everybody to act differently to SOP, you need to make sure that that's passed down clearly so that we all know we're leaving. You know, when we're leaving our objective and moving to the next objective, that if we meet anybody along the way, we are indeed stopping, not just kind of blow through. Because, yeah, instinct in that situation is to go through it because we're in some soft-skinned vehicles in the middle of a desert, no fucking cover. The only thing there that can possibly keep us alive is speed. Or, you know, or very, very quick fucking reactions, which we, you know, coordinated reactions, which we didn't have.
Yeah, and just to reiterate that is those intermittent contacts, they were not the objective, and therefore that's why I gave the command to push through those. You know, that wasn't what the mission was. You know, don't get bogged down in those fights. We had an actual mission objective to move to.
As far as the bridge, so we didn't know, we were told to catch up to Alpha, so we were catching up to Alpha, but we didn't know what we were driving into, and we just literally, as we drove in, the world kind of went to shit, so we responded, and the bridge went down. That's like, shit happens, really. What was the other one that was fucking... Oh yeah, so yeah, and again, there's that middle town again on the way to... Yeah, there was the town we went through on the way to the last objective. That had like 3 guys in it, and we all cleared it. I think it's the one where Hades didn't mark some things, and then that became an issue. Again, like there was nobody told us that we were going to be stopping to check out that town or whatever. It just had a question mark on it and an objective on the other side. So if you want us to stop and you want us to check it out, you need to tell us that, because we drove past. We were told to catch up to Alpha. All of a sudden, we were past Alpha, and somebody from Alpha was on our radio complaining about it. And it's like, well, nobody fucking told us that we were stopping here, so we didn't stop. Like. So if you want Hotel to have some control, and the last thing Hydra hears over the radio at the end of the mission is, "Oh, fucking Hotel have done it again." Like, yeah, no, we didn't. Like, thank you. We blow past that contact, and then when we hit the airfield, we hit the airfield alone, and then, okay, we're not complaining of the fact that we hit the airfield alone. Alpha reacted how Alpha reacted, but we stopped the fucking plane, we got on the fucking airfield, we did our fucking jobs, so... Yeah, I just wasn't particularly very happy to hear that. Thank you. If you are going to say things like that, at least be smart enough to do it on your own fucking radio channels, and not on ours. For some reason, I have no idea what you were doing on our short range, but okay. Yeah, sorry, that just annoyed me.
That's not just me.
Hades?
Yeah, we started off tonight. Hit the first objective. There were a couple of bads there, and they were cleaned up pretty quick. And then we mounted up and headed over to the bridge. Bridge got destroyed. We commandeered the boats, took it out to the island, and we were told to go straight into the island, which is what we did. We went straight in, and we cleared out the middle of the island, and everybody else was getting the perimeters. And then we consolidated there, and the helo didn't have enough room for us, so we had to wait for them to come back and get us. We got to that town, Nevaklov, or whatever the name of it is, and again, we had no idea what we were even supposed to be doing there. We were told to soft clear it. Now, when we were told to soft clear, you don't mark buildings when you soft clear, so we didn't. We just looked in, we soft cleared them, and we moved on. Then we drove south to the harbor. We consolidated there, took out all of the bad guys that were in there, and we moved to the airfield, and then mission failed.
All right. Ray.
Well, it didn't go exactly the way I had thought it would go. You guys did some change up, which in some ways is good. You always got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. The mission did fail because the student did die. Shot, I'm not exactly sure, but Nez checked on him. He was dead. So we're just going to go with that. Also, everybody did good. There was some unusual activity going out there, but all in all, it was, except for the guy that for the student that died, it was a good mission. I mean, you guys had to overcome some adversity. I remember saying on the radio that Nez was taking over as OC, but I don't know if everybody heard it, so that's my bad. As far as the mission went, we did fairly well. I'll just leave it at that. I mean, I can't speak for anybody else, but it did fairly well. So I got one more left in this campaign, and we'll for next Tuesday, and we'll see how that turns out.
Thanks, Ray. So just to finish it up, guys, we've got some C's here. So Gimpy.
Yeah, so it's sort of a combo question and comment. Am I to understand that there was a HVA in the convoy?
Yes.
Yes.
I had retrieved it from the island and placed it into Spartan's Vic at when you guys were holding in
okay.
the town. Yeah.
We had a fucking helicopter, and we put the HVA in a UAZ and brought him into the firefight.
That's just what I was
Nuremberg
told.
defense, buddy.
Hey, that was. I'll take the hit for that. Nez asked, and I said to do that, so that's my hit.
Okay, well, that was a shit call, and it lost us the mission. Also, fire teams were not on the ground level. We weren't informed that there was a HVA in the Spartan Vic. Also, as Grinkle said, SOP is to push through light contact on the road. We pushed through light contact on the road. Hydra were already, Hotel were quite way ahead of Alpha. Alpha managed to pull back and engage when asked to by Space. The fact that the HVA died is not on anybody other than the people that made the call to put him in a UAZ and bring him into a live fire zone. You had a helicopter, you should have took him the fuck back to base. Simple.
Thanks.
Yeah, basically like Gimpy, even was the one flying. I asked, like, "Oh guys, where should I take him?" I was already thinking to myself, probably take him back to base. No, just bring him over to the LZ. And also the other one, never mind, that's one I forgot.
Space?
Yeah, I think we failed because we didn't coordinate well enough for the HVA. We could have taken him in the Jeep, but make it clear that we needed to clear the road ahead. That's what we were doing with Alpha. That's why we stopped to engage the contacts, because there were contacts left and right and front. So that was visibly a bit too much for HVA to cross in the middle. But I think that's all on all the command chain. We should have done a better job at coordinating together to secure the HVA.
Okay, if there are no other comments, thanks guys for showing up. Thank you, Ray, for the mission, and you're dismissed.
Also, Ray parked a plane in front, a vehicle in front of the plane. Just wondered, did that count as stopped or what?
I mean, it stopped.
Didn't take off.
Yeah,
That actually
it
worked this
stopped.
time. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean the aircraft was not moving when we got the vehicle in front of it.
Oh,
so-
okay, that'll be the difference.
Well, we
then.
gave it a twofer. Mayo put a couple hundred rounds into the engine, and then they parked the vehicle in the front. So,
and then I put a
Yeah,
whole
I was-
bunch
I
into
was
the
having a hard-
pilot.
I was having a hard time getting the thing to take off. I was trying to get it to take off, but it didn't want to leave the ground. So I mean, it's Russian. What can I say?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
There's several thousand rounds of 50 caliber fired, like dancing around in the tarmac ahead of it. I wouldn't want to drive through that either.
Yeah, that was opening up on the pilots.
Anyway, we free to jump down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks,
jump
Ray.
down.
Thanks, Ray.
Yep. Thanks. That was a fun mission.
So that was bullshit, right?
Yeah, that was a total clusterfuck.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, if you're gonna show up late as OC, then say so. I would have done it, but like my brain was not at all ready for that, and not only that, but I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I am here to play, so I usually don't come Tuesdays at all. But I would have. I mean, I would have handled that better. But hey, man, we were a squad today, and we were doing our job.
Yeah,
I mean-
and as far as us not marking those buildings, I'm sorry, man. You don't mark buildings when you soft clear. That's what we've always been taught.
Well, yeah. I mean, soft clear is literally
You look in the
walk
window,
around
and if
see
it's
if you
clear,
can-
you move on.
See if you get shot. If you get shot, then hey, contact. Otherwise, whatever. Right.
Yeah,
so
'cause this is-
that town was not an objective either. That was just we're moving through the town, right?
Right.
I
And
didn't
this
see
is-
him.
Well, the thing that's pissing me off is that I got yelled at for the same thing last mission, where we were told to soft clear a building, soft clear this area. We go through the area. There's a 3-story building there. We're not taking any fire from it. We looked. There was nobody in that we could see in it. We moved on. Well, there were hostages on the top floor of that building. Well, then why didn't you tell us to fucking hard clear it? You don't go into a fucking 3-4 story building when you're soft clearing. This is
No,
all
I
the
mean,
things we got
you're
taught.
just yeah. I mean, well, soft clear is essentially you're there to draw fire. You're there to just determine if there's enemy present, but not
Yeah.
necessarily are you securing the area per se, right? So, regardless, you know,
I think as Hades, I mean, we were a small squad today, but I felt we were pretty tight. I thought
yeah,
we
we
were
did good.
kind of on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Disappointing.
we had some fun.
Yeah, we did.
I know. I mean, as well as when we rolled into a couple places, it was already cleared by the time we got there because there were bigger squads doing other things.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I kind of rolled the car once, so that's on me.
Yeah, but you did a
I-
good job because you put it right back on its wheels.
Yeah. Well, and I tried to actually, I saw them because I don't know about you, but I saw in the last minute there, and then I kind of swerved towards them to try to hit a couple and try to drive through them, and then end up down at that building down there. But we didn't make it that far.
Yeah, see, Lord, another thing about that, try not to run those guys over because that's what's going to armor the vehicle.
Yeah, they'll armor us.
Yeah, because we've been having a lot of problems with that lately. Just people hitting somebody in the road and the vehicle going flying through the air.
Another thing is we were told, like, you guys provide security, so we did that well. I thought we were providing security, and
Yeah.
I mean, I had no idea, and I'm a machine gunner. What do I fucking know at that level that there was an HVA in a vehicle or anything else, right? Like, that's okay. I mean, and pushing through ambushes is 100% the correct thing to do. Like, that's essentially what those were, right? Or ambushes, waiting for they were waiting for us. Push right through them.
In my view, they were, checkpoints or patrols, and they weren't our mission.
No.
That's the whole point. They weren't our mission. If we fight every contact, we get bogged down and we never reach the objective, the actual mission objective.
Well, that's
So
what
we
failed
blow
us on a
through 'em.
mission, 2 weeks ago? Because we got
Yeah.
bogged down doing that.
Yeah.
Well, that aircraft was going to take off. We didn't know the time schedule. I mean, the whole point of that is to stop that damn plane and rescue hostages. So, I mean, we did sort of. We did what we had to do.
What actually happened to the plane? Because we stopped it, and then it just disappeared.
I mean, I shot the pilot about a billion times, and I know you guys are shooting the engines. So the other guys were shooting the engines. So I don't know. I mean, I imagine that was just a mistake.
I was trying to blow it up. It was you usually put your cursor on it, hit end, and it blows up. I did that, but Arma decided to make it just vanish.
Oh, interesting. And it would blow it up because why? Like, did we do that much damage to it?
Well, the thing is, I mean, you're putting that much ammunition, that much 50 cal shots into a fully fueled bomber, where all the fuel is in the wings and partly in the fuselage. It won't last. Because I've seen what shit does to a B-52, and this thing is bigger than a B-52. It would have a tendency to fail and blow up. It is Russian.
Well, the funny thing is we actually talked about that before we left, right? Don't shoot the engines; it'll blow up.
Yeah,
So
I
remember that.
I emptied a couple of mags into the tires. I wasn't shooting at anything but
and
the
I
tires.
shot the pilot. I was aiming at the pilot. So
well, from my perspective in Zeus, I could see a lot of 50 cal ammunition coming in on the
that was
on the number
Hydra.
on the number 1 and number 2 engines, and that's going to go through the engines, going to go through the wings, and it's going to go through the fuselage. So that's this thing's just pumping out fuel all over the ground.
Yep.
So it was
I
bound
can
to
understand
blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were told not to shoot at the engine, so we didn't.
Well,
we
once somebody got in front of the vehicle, in front of the aircraft, it's not going anywhere. I mean, that could have been okay, but yeah, I just kept seeing, even with you guys in front of it, they was shooting at the engines or something.
Yeah,
all I know is there were 50 cals coming in.
Yeah, and I don't understand that because once we had the vehicle in front of it, it wasn't going to move, and instead of engaging active shooters, they were engaging the damn aircraft, and that's why I ended up taking a dirt nap, is the fact that I was trying to fight bad guys and they were trying to,
we stopped at the hangar and jumped out.
Yeah, I think maybe they were technically actually trying to blow it up. I have no idea.
we were trying. We stopped at the hangar and then went in on foot because we didn't want to
Yeah.
just charge in there. And we saw that that you guys were over there, and I mean I had no idea that they were shooting 50s into the into the wing. But I mean overall for us, I think we did what we were told, and I don't think anything other than I don't think anything that Hades did tonight was unreasonably told to us, and we did what our information that we had and commander's intent, and guns led us successfully to do that.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I didn't make my intentions well known throughout most of the mission, trying to pass things off. I should have made sure that all that was done. A lot of that falls on me, so I'll take the hit on that. The only thing I just care about is that you guys had fun doing it, even if it's a win or fail. It's if you don't have fun at it, there's no sense in doing it.
Yeah, I had a blast, but
great.
I just kind of wish you would have left the mission go a little longer, even if it was going to fail.
Yeah, I turned around and I saw all of the guys that shot red, and there was like a squad, and then and as well as Tokyo saw them, and so we mowed them down. We got the other technical that Red didn't get, and we saw the bus driving around in circles. So, but yeah, that was it's fun. But it just I think it was frustrating for leadership or for people, and if there's things being said as well over the radio, that sucks.
I didn't hear anything on the radio at all. I was too busy trying to reorganize everything.
I don't remember exactly where we were at the time, but with that one squad that popped up on the right of us, and you guys, we absolutely mowed them down within seconds. That was impressive.
Yeah. I think the other thing is that even though Space and I can throw together a plan, it's still up to the commander to keep us on mission and keep the plan going. Nez coming in late, no problem there, but either and again, not a dig on you, Nez, but either the commanding officer, the CO, needs to do just that, needs to command and take control. We talked about the decisions that were made to keep the student with us in the movement, which is okay. Well, hindsight, everybody's saying, yeah, well, we could have flown him back, whatever. But again, with the limited things, and the fact that our hotel's original vehicles ended up on the wrong side of the river, and we had to abandon them and go for the other vehicles, probably aided in that. But yeah, it's just having a plan and trying to fight the plan, and then with multiple objectives like we have in a lot of these missions, it's hard to realistically, from my personal experience, we're always doing 2 or 3 times more than we would actually do on a real mission. And so it's like, okay, what part do we hastily execute so that we can spend more time doing what's going to be the meat and potatoes of the actual mission? So again, not really knowing that. Again, this is where Ray, this is where as the mission builder, you can probably kind of guide us prior to the mission start to say, expect this, expect that. The mission is built with this sort of expectation, and without, and again, that can be done without ruining the storyline behind it, and allows us to execute the plan in a way that fits the way the mission was built. Because the last thing you want to do is build a mission and we ignore everything you did, and we do an end loop run around and just miss everything, and we successfully do the mission, but we miss all the fun because we didn't follow the premise behind the mission being built.
No,
No,
I hear you.
I apologize too because I could have taken CO, but I don't usually play Tuesdays, and I just wanted to shoot stuff tonight.
No,
and
that's
Ray
cool.
was
No,
Ray was
that's fine.
Ray was graceful enough to like let me let me do
No,
that.
yeah, and that's
So,
fine.
but
No,
if I would have taken control, then maybe things would have been a little bit better. And Nez came in late, having coming in cold, but
Yeah.
still, there's 2 hours in there, so.
Yeah.
Well, I say it's all Nez's fault. I say we tie him up and poke him with sharp sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, we all take turns licking his face.
Ew.
You can have my lick.
That's a new level there, Red.
Yeah.
No, but no, and I'll sometimes it's fun just to watch you guys do something that I never completely thought about. So I'm like, yeah, let it go, see what happens. Sometimes you go, from my experience, you may make plans, but shit hits the fan. You gotta improvise on it.
Oh, absolutely.
And that sometimes can turn into something different. But the whole thing was the guy died, and that was my fault for saying put him in the vehicle. And Red, you hit on it. One of the reasons is whoever was going to fly back from your team, there's no way they were going to link up with you because your respawn vehicle's on the opposite side. So that's why I just said, well, hell, just take them over. But that's my fault for making that decision.
So I think mission. I'm just going to soapbox a bit. Mission makers, they put objectives down, and they design the objectives to have a theme and a premise and what have you. You have kind of an idea of what you want the group to do. You impart that amount to the CO. You tell them what they're going to be up against, but otherwise, you let the players figure out how to do the mission, because then it's all on the plan. That's the fun part of being CEO, is to actually plan shit and make things happen, and then adjust as it goes, because that's what leadership and command is, right? And that goes from the bottom all the way to the top to Spartan. So I think it's okay to put down objectives, kind of describe them, give intel on them, and then say kind of what the overall objectives are, and then let command figure out and the intent and plan how they want to do it. And so you don't railroad them, and then when things go sideways, then you weren't able to adjust as easily, as opposed to just saying, like, here's your objective, you guys figure it out, and then Zeus stands above and goes, okay, I think I'll put a guy there, and like make things interesting. But overall, you get to hear what the players got to say, and then you adjust to when you hear their plan, right? Making things too prescriptive means that then when things do go sideways, then it's harder to recover from.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I try to make a mission so that there can be any one of many ways of doing it. With with the objectives being the objectives, I try to leave it that way, because I'm not I don't like to micromanagement in any form, way, or shape. So
for sure, yeah,
that's the reason.
I didn't sense that. I didn't sense that tonight at all. I mean, I sensed that we were able to pretty much do whatever the fuck we want.
Well, yeah,
why?
And I appreciate the quick responses to the changing environment. For example, when the bridge got destroyed, being able to get the boats, and we were able to quickly adapt to that. Had we had time, again, it was initially, once we had, because we had the helo. We had the ability, we could have flown the HVT back, and then additionally, we could have flown Hotel back down to the remnants of their vehicles and actually gone up around that estuary and linked back up with our original vehicles. But that would have taken a lot of time.
Yeah.
But ideally, that is what could have been done. The vehicles we had, we were kind of jammed in there. We no longer had our arsenal. We no longer had a respawn vehicle.
Tokyo.
So it was a little
Later,
bit more
Joe.
difficult.
Happy birthday to
do
you,
that.
bro.
Hey, yeah, happy birthday, man. But yeah, it's just it's great that yeah, we are given that flexibility in the fact that when things do go sideways, Overlord and Spartan are available to the suggestions and allowing a little bit of gameplay to be able to expedite alternative paths that we can take to complete the mission.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, by the sounds of it, I wasn't. I wasn't on command or anything. But by the sounds of it, none of it was your. I mean, I know you got involved by saying something to people, Ray. But at the end of the day, it's the commander's job to do those things. And even if you do suggest it, the commander should have any ability to go. Well, I don't want to do that, and then adjust. So. I don't think it's a mission at all. It was more just, I think, some miscommunication or lack of communication and that sort of thing today.
See, and then another thing we might consider is that anytime we have to go on a rescue mission for hostages, is giving Spartan an armored vehicle, something a little more heavily armored, so it can, take it.
Or have a plan, so. Regardless, have a plan. Okay, if we've got these people and we need to keep them safe, then there's multiple ways of doing that. Perhaps have a collection point and keep a squad there to protect the collection point, and then evacuate them in another way. Or, not even necessarily is it Ray or the Zeus. It's just having a good plan. What are we going to think about it? What are we going to do with these guys? We need to keep them somewhere. We need to secure them. We need to keep them safe. Maybe hey Zeus, in this mission, perhaps we could have somebody fly helo and fly people in and out and take the hostage back to base and fly supplies in to make it interesting for the transport helo. But be involved in the planning of it with the Zeus, because maybe they didn't think about it, and maybe you can help them think about it too, right? So it's a two-way street, really. But yeah, I mean that HVT thing. Maybe thinking more about, okay, how should we do that in the future? Because that might be a useful. I mean, obviously, it'll be useful in the future. How do we do that? What do we do? So.
Well, yeah, but my original plan was to have it flown back to the base, but with everything going on the way it was, everything was going sideways. That was my bad call. I didn't think anything into it, so that's totally my bad call.
Well, that's something that was totally unforeseen. Also, you couldn't have predicted that was going to happen. So to say it's your fault is not really right either.
So we had that Huey. Whose command was it to blow the Huey rather than use it as? Was that a specific command, or it was just like?
Well, it was because, again, it was when we originally had captured or recovered the hostage. We had the Huey. I was loading the hostage in the Huey under the specific instructions of I'm going to fly him back to safety, and then as I was reporting up, the conversation from command came back to me as, no, just fly him over here and we'll take him with us.
Yeah.
And then since we weren't going to be using the Huey again because I wanted to fly down and get the vehicles, and then it was no, there's vehicles here for us. Okay, so we flew did the double hops with the Huey. The Huey was no longer needed. What's SOP? We leave vehicles.
Deny the enemy.
No, we deny the enemy. So we blew the Huey.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go down and talk to the other guys, but
okay, cool.
I just want to make sure you guys at least had some fun.
Oh, I had an excellent time.
All right, guys. Talk
You
to you
pretty much have to put a map down and put nothing on it for me not to have fun in Arma.
All right, guys.
See
Yeah.
ya.
Yeah, and again, guys, it was good job tonight. I don't know why, but for some reason there was more conversations going on all night that even when I was reporting up to on Spartan, there were at least two other conversations going on, and so comms was constantly, all the crosstalk that was going on was really difficult tonight, and I don't know why, because it was as far as I was concerned, everything was pretty straightforward.
That's tough because, I mean, really the platoon leader should have commander's intent and then really be doing most of the work down, not up.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So-
and again, that's part of the problem here is the last dozen or so missions. It's been weird. It really has. But again, that's all I need. Paragraph 3, commander's intent. And once I know what the commander wants done, then I can make that happen.
I mean, usually, like when I CO or do things and unnecessarily here, but I usually give orders at the beginning, and then I spend most of my time in the map and just like asking for sit reps, and then adjusting if something bad happens, or adjusting that something odd happens. But otherwise, letting the platoons do what they need to do. Like they know how, they know the best. They're on the ground. I just want to know what you're doing. And if there's something
absolutely.
I need you to adjust to, then I tell you. Otherwise, I let you do what you need to do, right? Because you're the professional.
Yeah, and again, that's the same way I try to let the squads run. As we're moving into the objective area, I give them a quick overview or a reminder again what we're going to do at this area, and then let them execute. And then I just do the cattle prodding to get things back on track when needed. Like, okay, go ahead, like at the beginning of the mission, this is what we're doing, do it. And then I remind them in the middle of the mission, okay, everything's going, make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing this. And at the end of the mission, okay, guys, time to go ahead, round everybody up, move them to the RV, reconsolidate, make sure everybody's got a fresh mag, and just control it that way. I don't have to go down in the weeds to try to control things.
No, it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. And then there's less talk on the radio as well. So the radio is clear for actually important things. But
I don't know. I don't think we ever really talk about anything important.
All right, guys. I really appreciate playing with you today. I got lucky and I could play a Tuesday. So
Yeah, well, like I said, it's always good to have you, Lord.
You join us.
yeah. So I'll see you soon.
All righty, bro. Have a good one.
Okay, laters.
Bye.
Nez, you're real quiet.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Oh, yeah, it's just shit today. Just not one of my days.
Just kick back, have a beer, relax, bro. Take a deep breath. It's all gonna be good.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
I mean, literally, I'm driving, I'm going through, I'm like, okay, I'm going to avoid the town because I know all the guys are in the town. Void around, of course, I'm watching my little mini-map because I haven't grabbed a proper flashlight to look at the regular map to begin with. So I'm sitting there going through, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go void. So I get back on the main road, I'm going, all of a sudden, the last few seconds, like, all I see is this person in the middle of the road, and all of a sudden I just realized that these are freaking entrenched positions, so I swerved. It was a miracle. I don't know how the hell that Russian vehicle did it. It just like rolled right over it like it was nothing. But I didn't think I hit you. But then all of a sudden I see it drop, and I'm like, oh shit, I must have clipped him.
Huh.
Because you were standing there, and I went and avoided it. And when I spun around, I got out and ran up to see who it was, and I saw it was you, and I realized I can't work on you. Your body was completely dead.
Damn.
Oh, are you talking about when you ran me over at the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
like
the start of my bad night.
I was doing obstacles to block the road, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this incoming vehicle at like the speed of light, and I couldn't get out of the way.
Those freaking for that little vehicle, for a Russian little crap, that thing was doing 90 kilometers an hour without That thing was balls to the walls going on the straight shot. So also in the last second, I see this person, and when I realized there's entrenchings, I swerved because I was like, I'd rather destroy my vehicle and then hit a teammate. But somehow you must have got clipped by the side mirror because all of a sudden I just see this person fall over, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know who the hell it was, and then finally it goes to those mini maps. When you go pick up speed, they increase in outwards in speed size, so everything gets smaller. So it could join so much, and I couldn't see who it was. Yeah, and when I realized it was you, I was like, shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry I missed it.
I didn't have it, so I didn't get that on evidence. I was in an area that was roughly about 35, 40 minutes away from home, and when they let me finally go, it was like 35 minutes. It was 25 minutes to the hour, and I'm like, text. I'm like, yeah, I'm like 30 minutes out, and then I get behind the slowest vehicles leaving, and I'm like, so,
oh
I was
boy.
not happy. And that's the hard part. It's like when you end up being OC last minute, you I know overall his mission was. I knew there was a civilian on that island. I knew for beginning. And that's the reason why I kind of said, don't fire off those grenades. And then I sit there, and all of a sudden I watch Sledge fire off some more rounds, and I put a 50 cal round right through him up on the ridge.
Jeez.
So, because, he was like, literally, you guys came, I don't know if it was from the miniguns or what it was, or with the grenades, but firing into a town with grenade rounds, it was like, this is like the worst thing. I'm like, why did you put those vehicles in there with grenades in them? Get them in machine gun would have been fine, but no, those 40 Mike Mice, because these guys go balls to the wall crazy using them, and we got to rescue students still.
Yeah, and
That's
Joe had asked me, he'd come over to radio, and he had asked me, were we allowed to use frags in these areas? And I told him no.
Yeah, that's it though. At that particular time, I was with Hydra, and they weren't doing it, and I know Hades wasn't doing it. So, where in the hell was that stuff coming from?
I don't know who it was from the bridge was firing. That's why I called out for both platoons, because I didn't have eyes on who it was. I just know it was coming from the bridge at that point, and that's why I called it out to let both platoons know. We don't know where the hostage is. We don't know where the civilian is. We don't know if he's in this town or not. I knew for a fact where he was, but to keep with the story, I just didn't want to, also to the building, collapse the building. Oh yeah, we killed him because someone was getting gun holes. I for me not to know who exactly was doing it, I couldn't say. So that's why I said both platoons to not do that. And I'm like, in the open field, that's one thing. But when you got buildings, do not use that round, especially when you know there's possible students. We have possible civilians. You never use frags in the buildings.
Yeah, that's just common sense.
Unless you know for a fact they're not there. They're somewhere else. But that's one thing they don't. When you guys go around the boat, I was hearing the rounds coming off the 40 Mike, and I saw Sledge look like he was on the rear of one of the boat, and then I fired a shot right into him, just get him off in it. After telling you guys not to fire, I heard call it out, and I know 50 because he was talking most of the night on 50, which was driving me crazy. Because if you guys remember, I had that incident with Devros, and I will do it again if I had to keep saying it to people. We're going to be limiting the restrictions on 5-0 if that's going to keep up.
Well, who was it? They asked me somebody asked me what the long range was, and I told them 6.5.
Yeah, that's
platoon.
It's fine.
Platoon is 6.5. That's our secondary, and then 5-0 is my primary. The 6.5 is my secondary. So you have guns. You have 155 is primary, and 6.5 is secondary.
Okay, I was on the wrong radio channel, and I wasn't on 50 all night.
No, it was
no. That's fine.
It was Sledge.
That's fine. If you are on 50, the only thing you should do on 50 is listen to it, unless I go down and you're going to assume command of the platoon, then you really don't need to be on it. But you can monitor it to hear what's going on at the command level, but ultimately you really don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-0 is command net. That is for the platoons to communicate between each other, the platoon level to communicate between each other. and I can and I'm there monitoring and also being direct things when I know what the hell's going on, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is what and huh? So outside of that, yeah, the 5-0s between the platoon leaders and talking to Overlord and Spartan.
All right, no, then I was good because I was on 6.5 and 1.55 all night.
Oh, like I was saying, it was Sledge because I've heard him on 5-0 talking.
Yeah,
Talking like it was normal.
I generally normally hear him on 6.5 a lot because he'll try to talk to me and he comes directly to 6.5 because he keeps forgetting that I monitor both squad channels. But so yeah, he probably had his radio's frequencies backwards.
That does help, and when people do that, and they're not used to talking like the key binds, and they don't set them sometimes right. Some people like using short range for both sets. That's why I like having a long range because I have my long range on one channel on one system, and then I have my short range. Of course, I don't have to ever use my short range half the time, anyways, because I'm always on long range. But yeah, with the short range, you keep it for your squad level, or if you're in within range of each other, you can communicate with someone on a certain channel. But some of them like to have their dual alternates, and they like to sit there, but they don't realize they're key binding when they're trying to do something, and they end up talking on the wrong channel.
Right.
Short range alternate is preset as T. T is also used to range stuff with the MOS or laser designators and stuff of that nature. So pressing and holding T, and all of a sudden they start talking, not realizing they're on that, and they're trying to talk on the short range other radio. It keys up the long range.
Yep.
That's why I always have my alternate short range channel switched to Alt T, because I had to double T it to know for a fact I am transmitting outside of just I accidentally pressed T and talk. I have seen it multiple times. People actually do that to try to laser rangefinder, and all of a sudden they key up and they say something and not realize they're on the wrong channel.
Yeah, that's you. As a matter of fact, that's when I was setting up the radios, you had me do it that way because I use Alt T.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You got regular caps lock as primary, then you got what originally was T for alternate. But it's like if we're using long range, we got control caps as long range transmit, and control T for alternate. Why not put Alt T as the alternate for short range? It's just easier to know. You just had T anyway. So
yeah,
I use long range. I was like, it's always best to key bind the T with another key. At least not control T, because you're going to be transmitting twice if you're not careful. But it's always good to have T set somewhat like with an Alt T just to be long range on the short range, just to protect any of accidental. I'm trying to laze with a MOS weapon. I hit T and realize I'm talking to someone next to me, and I'm not realize I'm transmitting.
Right, exactly.
I've had it times where I'm trying to transmit on when I was running a platoon. I try to transmit on 6.5, but not realize 6.0 for alpha. Not realize I actually keyed up as 5.0. So there's times I catch myself like shit, and then realize last second.
Yeah.
Heated battle, your mind's you're trying to get everything out, and then you're not paying attention which ones you're doing.
Yeah, I was having the same problem with the Zeus button. I ended up totally unmapping it.
Yeah, you can unmap it or double tap it. I have it set for double tap even when I use it all the time.
I tried setting it up for double tap. I couldn't get it to work. I said, screw it. I don't need to talk to Zeus.
Yeah, and pinging does drive us nuts at times because we see it all. Because we have Crows, and Crows has a ping box, and you've seen it in my videos.
Yeah.
That little box. And how much you see us get, and you can hear it in my voice when I get annoyed when someone's pinging Zeus.
Yes, I do.
Next ping, I'm dropping a JDAM on the next fucker that pings me like that. But what's even funnier is I just got into the mission, and all of a sudden I get this triple ping thing from Stupar, and I'm like, how the fuck did he get back to the base here when he should have been at a respawn point? I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I hear Ray talking to him like he was going to get him to the squad or get him to the respawn point or something. And all of a sudden I just went Crows, because I got to teleport myself to find my vehicle. So I went in and I teleport him right to his squad vehicle, right in front of Ray. Then I teleport myself, and I'm looking, and I see Ray's in my vehicle, and I jump in while he's doing both OC and trying to Zeus at the same time. And I get in the vehicle, I get out because I got to get my loadout set, and then all of a sudden he gets out and goes, I don't understand how the hell you can do both at the same time. It is impossible. I'm like, practice. just practice.
Yeah, I
But
bet that's tough.
my thing is I didn't know he didn't pass down a little bit of information when he told the squads. From what I knew was going on, I didn't realize how he was going to get this, civilian off. There was a boat, so I figured, hey, there's a boat there. They'll take the boat. Aircraft's going to get blown up because that's usually how you guys always are. Even in training, they blew up the helicopter immediately.
Yeah.
So I didn't know anyone was. I was sitting there. I thought I saw friendly names, but I don't trust my crosshairs with name tags because I've put name tags on person and then I'm getting shot by them, which was the same thing with Lort Mill. And he took a 50 cal to the chest because I realized it was Lort Mill, and I realized, oh shit, they're shooting at me, thinking I was a bad guy.
Well, you were shooting at him.
Well, it was fun. It was interesting because I didn't know you guys were. I didn't know the helicopter was be able to be used. I didn't know that was given.
I had already called it up that we had secured the helo, and we were preparing to transport the student.
Before that, I think you were just outside of it, and I saw some movement by the chopper. I put like 3 or 4 rounds into the engine block before it was called up. Then all of a sudden I walked, and all of a sudden I hear it take. I'm like, and I hear the chopper up, and that's when you called up. It's like,
oh no! I had called up well before that because the fact that because we had secured the island, and I had to get everybody back to the chopper. When I was standing next to the chopper calling up that the fact that we had secured the island, we had secured the chopper, and we were going to start using the chopper to transport the student. And then it's like Lort Mill went to the, and so I knew we had too many people for one lift. It was a double lift thing. So it's like, okay, Hydra will go first, and then Hades. And then as Hades was there on the ground, they were doing security. And then Lort Mill was over in the northeastern bunker, and he started taking fire. And so he was returning fire, and then he realized it was you.
Well, that was funny because I didn't shoot at anyone in a bunker until after I started taking hits. I got hit in the arm and chest. Then I turned around and went back. I'm like, oh shit, I just got engaged by someone on the island. They must not know it. So I ran up to the thing, and I saw someone in that bunker because I saw the tracer rounds. Then I put a couple rounds into the bunker, and then that's when I realized after I hit and saw him go down, and his name popped up, and I'm like, oh shit, that was Lort Mill. That was because he must have not heard you because space always tends to communicate we're moving, we're mounting up, we're doing this, and always calls it up. So it might have been at the time where he probably just called and I didn't get your transmission that you were using the chopper. But, and when I got shot at, I got hit in the arm and chest. I was blue. Wasn't damaged enough, but it was enough that I got hit. I turned around and came back. I'm like, who the hell shot at me? Because I didn't shoot at any friendlies that were moving into bunkers. I shot at enemies. I shot at the chopper. It hit the engine blocks. I was trying to disable it because I didn't realize you was given permission to use it. Because that's when I did start firing it. Because I didn't hear no call-ups, at least that I can remember, because I would have not fired. But yet again, Alpha does tend to talk over a little bit. So I fired at the engine block, put a couple rounds, and then I started moving, and I got engaged by someone in a bunker. When I realized it was a friendly, they must have thought I was an enemy. Then yeah.
I wonder if there was a bad guy out in a field somewhere in between you guys.
No, it wasn't. It was the fact that Lort Mill was pulling security, and you started firing at the helo, so he returned fire, and then you realized he was firing at you, and then that's how it happened.
I didn't kill him because he must not have, because he would have had a hard time responding.
No, he went down, and I was able to get to him and recover him.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Ammo.
I had no idea there was another bunker up there. He says, "Oh, I'm in the bunker," so I go running over to the one bunker that I knew was there, and it's empty.
There's like 3 bunkers on that island. There was 2 towards the main one, and then there was one. There was one overlooking towards where you guys would have originally started out of by those buildings.
Right.
And there was one on the backside. There was like at least 3 of them. It might have been 4.
Yeah, well, that one by the building, I didn't push out with the rest of them. That was the area that I was covering, so I didn't see the other bunkers. So I had no idea, and thank God you got on them, Red, because I never would have found them.
He's lucky I didn't use the original rounds I was using in the rifle. I was about to fire the rounds in the original rifle, and I'm like, shit, I need to switch these rounds because I had the HDIP rounds, those incendiary explosive rounds. I'm like, yeah, I better switch these off because my luck, I'll hit an enemy and the shrapnel will kill the civilian myself.
Yeah. And then
So I
my other,
switched to the ball.
then the other problem, which is the reason that I didn't get to mold tonight, is I was 51 kilograms.
See, here's the thing. I'm a little frustrated with this. They changed the stupid stamina again.
Yeah.
Was originally voted when I was still a platoon sergeant before I moved up to Spartan. It was a vote about the stamina changing. It was changed that we'll leave it off, not dealing with the weight of loading the gear. It was said that squad leaders need to help focus on their squads, make sure they're taking the equipment that was necessary for the mission itself. But I'm like, in reality, a soldier should be able to carry that much weight and still not have much stamina issues because they're trained to carry the weight their gear they're assigned to. Like you're carrying an MG, you're going to carry enough ammo that you need to use for combat load, and you're going to have all that. And one guy I knew I talked to that was in infantry was an MG. He was a 240. He goes, I carry 600 rounds on me, plus the MG, and I still carry some of my standard field kit. And he goes, he weighed 145 pounds. He goes, I'm carrying 145 pounds plus another 40 pounds because of the weapon and everything else he has to carry with the weapon. And he goes, I'm carrying my body weight in plus. And I'm like, and I don't have stamina issues. It's like, it's just, I know it's a game, but it's just funny how they try to, like, we need to like literally limit the gates. I'm like, yeah, if we have arsenal, I can understand, but people stand too long around arsenals to begin with.
Yeah.
So Friday's mission, it's going to be fun if you are available Friday, because I know it's a holiday for us. Thursday will be a training. If you are available to meet training, that's fine. It's going to be a fun, throw something fun. Probably let you look at the gear that's going to be fucking you guys on Friday, but
I love
well,
your choice of words.
We'll just put it this way. Iron sights, no sniper rifles, 5.56 ammo. Yeah. Gotta love the M16. M16A2s. Oh, yeah. Squad leaders don't get the 203. There is a grenadier because I don't have a marksman because I don't want people running around with a scope rifle.
Roger. I'll make sure they don't.
There's an AT guy with a small, so they might want to get practice with a small round. I did give squad leads and some other guys, and you will have access to an M72 launcher to grab medical stuff, but you are going to have some room and equipment to mess with. There is an arsenal at the spots, but they're going to be mostly for ammo, medical supplies, grenades stuff, equipment stuff that would be able to get, you can resupply if needed, but you don't get a change of weapons, optics, nothing of that nature.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll be there Thursday and Friday.
Oh, good old. We'll be kind of simulating Marines during the late 80s, between 80s and early 2000s. I really haven't figured what the time period will be, but yeah, then 16A2s, 249s with no scopes. And yeah.
I enjoy that. I enjoy the old school.
Well, you're on an island. You don't need anything too big anyways.
Yeah.
You are going to have access to.
Hey, Red?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a heads up, let your hotel know. Next week, the map is going to be Evron. So if you guys want to just take a look at the map, we've been on it before with one of my missions, but you definitely will need EOD, somebody who can defuse.
Roger. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'll let you go back to your talking. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Ray.
Okay, later.
Have a good one, brother.
But yeah, all Cold War, mid-earlys. So you're going to be in woodland camp gear anyways, and also the vehicles, platoon-wise, you can have it, the platoon leaders can drive them, or you can have someone else assigned to drive them, but you're only respawn in transportation to get to the island, which is about a 5 or so minute ride. It's about 800 meters, give or take. It's in the AAV-7 amphibious assault vehicle the Marine Corps uses, the big boat track thing.
Amtrak.
There's two of them, one for your Alpha and one for hotel, because it can hold up to 21 people inside. That's counting the driver, and commander, and the gunner, plus
Damn.
18 in the back. So that holds pretty much the whole entire TFA as it is. But so each platoon's got their own vehicle. Come Friday, they won't have any the 40 Mike Mike's glitch that comes in the vehicle because I'm going to remove the ammo completely. And the vehicle can't rearm themselves, so they can't get the ammo for it.
There you go. That takes care of that.
So it'd be basically, it's designed to basically get you from the starting point, which is a makeshift pier system. Then you travel about, if I measured it right, it was about 750 meters, and using turbo, it will take about 5 minutes to get to the land. There is no objects to stop you. It's a straight shot to the island, to the land. You can't miss it because it will be foggy to set it because, well, don't want the enemy to know you're coming to begin with. But yeah, you get there and then all of a sudden you can just deploy. Once they get deployed, then it'll be daytime because you don't have NVGs to start out with.
Right.
So that's why people will be like, well, it's nighttime. We have no NVGs and you're trying to make us cross water. I'm like, it's a straight shot. Nothing's in the way. It's fog. You won't miss shore because I have 2 campfires on the freaking edge of the water, so you'll see it. So, yeah, it'll be interesting.
That sounds like it's going to be fun.
Cleared out, yeah. It's a new map. It's a map we haven't used yet, so it's one of the newer maps we have in ours. It's the Isla Primus one.
Cool. That sounds good. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to cut.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Yeah,
I will see you guys Thursdays. Thank you. Well, my birthday's not till Saturday, but thank you.
Oh, okay. I see. I'll remember that now.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.
Later.